And we're live. Gabe, could you put on Twitter too?
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
All right, awesome. How are we doing tonight, everybody?
It's a full moon, or technically tomorrow's the full moon, and I'm so sleepy.
It is our second season finale, everybody.
Woo. We love it.
Yes, but we are going to miss you all, if anybody's here.
Who can relate? You sound like a logic. Who can relate?
Relate! Woo! I'm putting this up on YouTube as well on Twitch on Facebook too, if everybody wants to link us now. And I called this one a Feast for Crows because things are fucked up and the things are settling.
Settling. It's like my house at night.
Ugh. So, Gabe, are you ready to introduce us?
Hi.
Yes.
Hello, everyone out there in Vampire TV land. This is the Bordeaux Sang Vampire 20th Anniversary Edition actual play stream. Let's go around and meet our monsters.
Hi, my name is Wendy, and I am playing the Zumishi Marie.
I am playing the character of Roland, the Irish Bruja with the French nom de guerre.
I'm Emily. I'm playing Geneviève, who is a Bruja fresh shovelhead.
Sorry, my computer glitched or whatever. But hi, I am. Should I say my name or hi?
Yes.
I'm Anais, being played by Deanna, who likes to drink bubble tea. I forgot to put here. Who's going to basically be drinking bubble tea like the whole time as
And also,
we
she's
endure
a
this
Tory.
chaos. So it's her coping
Also,
mechanism. This is her emotional support drink right here. So here we go.
Also, she's a Toreador, if you can't tell.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, maybe Malkavian. That would also fit, I think.
That's whatever. That's what Marie says whenever something weird happens. She's like,
So
when
that's
we went
not-
to the Sabbat, she was like, "Oh, she's Malkavian. Don't mind her."
And my name is Gabe, and I get to play their consequences.
It's been a lot of those.
You know?
Yeah.
Way too many, in my opinion. Because now I don't have a house.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
They weren't the consequences of my own actions at all. These had nothing to do with my actions and everything to do with everybody else's.
Okay.
It's always everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
No, but this is Boyer's fault. Okay?
Oh,
This is
sure. Blame the
society.
prince.
Yes, because he's the fucking worst.
You're not wrong. Yeah, so this is a game of Vampire the Masquerade, which means that we are playing monsters. I get to play a lot of monsters. We try not to be horrible people in real life, but we sure do play them on TV. So that said, this is a horror game. Maybe a little bit of a power fantasy. So there will be strong language, particular content warnings include gore, violence, gun violence, probably some body horror, maybe some torture. There might be some interrogating going on. Let's see. Also, whatever the hell spooky shit is going on with Anais, I don't know about that. And yeah. Yeah. I was trying to think of the NPCs you are likely to encounter, and as much as they might be terrible people, I don't think any of them are so terrible they need a particular warning.
I don't know. Marie kind of needs one. She is her own
Yeah, body
Nature
horror. You
horror.
already got your warning.
No,
Maybe?
but like the NPCs. I mean, it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Prevost was kind of a walking trigger warning for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
dead.
That's true. There will probably be reference to assault at some point with.
Yeah,
Something.
sexual
Yeah.
assault does come up.
Gosh. Yeah,
There's
I
so
forgot.
many.
He's still out there, isn't he?
Well, we
Oh,
tortured
shit.
him.
Not Provo. I mean,
Uh.
actually,
Yeah,
not
that was the
Provo.
other thing that I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, so he is still out there.
I mean, he
Theodore
was not who
Jacobs
I
had
was
a,
referring to. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Theodore
Um,
Jacobs had Prevost last we saw him, but that was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And where was Theodore Jacobs keeping him? In El Bodegon, the bar. What got firebombed by the Sabbat?
Oh yeah.
El Bodegon, the bar.
Oh.
So.
And we were kept in a mind fuckery prison for several days, during which Maria and Anais's new house was burned down.
Yep. When last we left our intrepid suckheads, they had just worked themselves out of Fangbangers. You like that? You like that better?
That's
Fangbangers?
pretty good.
that's actually worse. That is actually worse.
That is a True Blood reference. That is a True Blood reference.
Excuse me one sec. I know it's a horrible noise, and I apologize, but I got new mechanical pencils. It's the little things. When last we left our intrepid kindred, they had worked themselves out of a fictional scenario imposed upon them by a very old Ventru who was a little bit cray-cray. I'm amused that no one has pointed out that your characters were all LARPing vampire in someone's basement.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, they worked themselves out of that and came up and awoke again to a world that was a little bit different, including that their new haven, the chateau, arranged for them by Gregory Darvaux, the Toreador Primogen, had been burned to the ground. They pulled some bodies out of the ground from traps that Marie had set up and figured out that they were well armed and prepared hunters backed by the Catholic Church. Somehow.
Leave it to the Catholics to unmake a haven.
Yeah, that might need some more investigating. El Bodegon, the seat of power of Theodore Jacobs, who is currently not a member in good standing with Prince Boyer's court. He is persona non grata. Had been burned to the ground by Sabbat, who apparently are moving into the East Bank of Bordeaux. That might bear some more investigating. And what else? Yeah, the Sabbat pack that had been in town, led by someone named Armitage, attacked the Regent Hotel, the Tremere Chantry, and Prince Boyer kind of swooped into the rescue. The Sabbat did not succeed in actually taking out all of the Tremere or destroying the Chantry, but the hotel has been royally fucked up. So the Tremere have retreated to their old Chantry at Saint Aloy. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, and I apologize, which is a very large Catholic church on the north end of town.
Interesting. I mean, to be fair, it's France, so that just could be the fact that it's France. But
France has a lot of old buildings, a lot of old churches, been Catholic for a long time, strongly Catholic for a long time. And
especially southern France.
Mm-hmm. So with that, the coterie had met up with Theodore Jacobs again, gotten kind of the rundown of what had been going on, went to investigate the chateau. Most of you havened at Anais's place overnight. Genevieve happened to travel with the Bruja because they had to move camp for some reason. I forget what happened there.
Oops.
So Thursday, night falls. Marie, Suzette, and Roland, you have now been in Bordeaux about a week and a half. That's it. And all this trouble. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god.
We're very good at this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Apparently.
we get shit done to us.
So rising for the night, everyone needs to mark off a point of blood.
Roland needs to go hunting.
Marie needs to go hunting too.
Yeah, I just had to spend 11 points of blood.
Interesting.
Jenny need to.
Fucking
Oh my
Setites.
God.
I was filled up at the end of it, but then the fucking Setites had to show up. 5 points. 5 points per ag damage.
Oh, that's right. You took
We
ag.
fed after the Setites, though.
Yeah, no, I'm full up, and then I had to spend 11, 1 to rise, and 10 to heal the ag damage.
Oh, okay.
It's not 5 points to heal ag, it's 5 points for each ag.
Gotcha. So that person we were snacking on wasn't enough to.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, got it.
and the, part of this too is that so bashing and lethal damage can be healed while a vampire is conscious. Aggravated has to be healed while you slumber.
Got it.
So as much as you were able to fill up, most of you, thanks to Juliette, the woman who unfortunately
got murdered by me,
was killed as you
Yeah.
worked your way out of Helene's horrible mindfuckery. During the day while you slumbered is when Roland would have had to spend that blood to heal the aggravated.
Makes sense.
So, Anais, vampires don't dream.
What?
Vampires don't dream.
Oh.
So you're not entirely sure what word to use for what happened to you as you slumbered. Because when you awake and rise on Thursday evening, you remember falling through a storm. Horrible winds, screeching, howling winds, billowing black clouds, lit occasionally by purple and green lightning. And those flashes of odd luminescence. You might see other people falling through the clouds with you. Some with wings, actually, flying through the storm. As you fall, you also notice ribbons of something else, another place, another reality. One of them looks like an old rail line from the Wild West. One of them looks like a yacht on a cruise. One of them looks like a boat, a reed raft on a river with a single lantern at its head. They all seem to be converging somewhere else off into the storm, but that's not where you're going. You keep falling further and further past all of these threads and bodies flying through the air. In your dream, what do you do?
What can I do? Because it doesn't feel like I can do much.
What do you want to try to do?
Wake up.
In this moment, you
This
cannot.
basically, I need to cover wake up. Okay then. Well, shit. Try and go to like the least chaotic of like the areas because she doesn't feel like dealing with any of kind of stormy stuff right now. She
Mhm.
wants to not be here.
Mhm.
That's what weird button. Like, I really wish I were here right now.
As she thinks of moving out of the storm, she realizes it feels comfortable, almost like.
No.
But you move toward one of the ribbons. We'll say the one with the raft. That's the closest one that you can see. And in your dream, you actually can direct yourself through this and begin to fall upward, almost fly. And as you reach the periphery of this thread, this ribbon of a different sort of reality, you pop through and splash into the river. Next to the raft. And someone reaches down into the water and helps you up out onto the boat. And this poor man has half of his face blown off, like by a shotgun or maybe a grenade blast. He's dark-skinned, is wearing some kind of bulletproof vest, probably. But otherwise his clothing is very light, like he was in somewhere very, very hot. And there's a ferryman. And when I say ferryman, I mean like something straight out of Greek mythology. There's a figure in a black robe with a wide leather belt and a stick rowing, directing the raft. And this figure turns to you, and you see a serene face, almost mask-like, but with skin and human features. And this voice you're not sure if it's a woman with a low voice or a man with kind of a high, thin voice. Like the voice is very androgynous. This figure points.
I'm thinking of the Lil Nas X music video now. Sorry.
You don't belong here. And scoops back its hand and thrusts you back out into the storm.
It's not nice.
And that's when you wake up from your slumber.
Yeah, well, that wasn't nice. I don't like this. And I was basically, then her mind was like, I don't like this.
But you're awake now. You're in your little chateau.
Yeah, Jelly decides.
You're in your little chateau outside of Bordeaux.
Yeah.
It's the pink room. You're in the pink room with the computer.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna go and like get some blood because she's so confused about everything.
What a weird dream. I need blood.
She's just thinking of the Lil Nas X music video now with him sliding the pole to hell.
Would it help her to actually watch the video like before she even gets out of bed? Like just reach over, grab her phone and just Vivo, YouTube, whatever.
Basically. Just type in Montero.
The other early riser in your group is Geneviève. When she wakes up, she is in a cheap motel room with someone's legs over her.
Well, that's just another Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's a thing. The owner of the legs, who they are attached to, I want to make it clear.
Yeah,
attached
just
to
double
the
checking
rest
here.
of a body, is sitting up against the wall that the bed is tucked up against, reading some Warren Ellis comic. And she's got her mohawk down. And she looks over to Geneviève as she starts to stir. He goes back to the comic, says, "Morning, sunshine."
Hey, sorry if it was weird waking up next to the. I know I'm like a corpse when I'm asleep, so like I tried to burrito myself a little so you didn't have to deal with the, you know, dead
No,
body in
that's
your
fine.
bed.
I'm comfy with corpses.
All
That
right.
came out. I was gonna say that came out weird, but maybe
It's
not the
super.
weirdest.
It's not that weird, and it's weird that it's not that weird.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Anyway,
Well, I got shit to do today or tonight, I guess. I had a talk with Theodore last night for a while.
oh,
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
huh.
What?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I would make that assessment of him, but I think it's Brujeria, something like that. Brewmasters.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Brewmaster. That's the one. Thanks.
They'll have a rep, I hear, for being a little bit edgy.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry. We have a rep for being a little bit edgy.
Yeah, just little, oh, come on. Okay, look, I've had my coffee, okay? So you can fuck off.
Anyway, he asked me not to travel alone, and he's gonna have work for you, I'm sure, at some point. But
I actually am done for the time being. So if you want to, maybe, do something, I can be down.
I want to do something. All
Fuck
right,
around and find out.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the rest of the code rate we're doing. The plan. We got some threads to unravel, and I figure that grander purpose we talked about might come in a little handy here. We gotta that in unraveling said threads.
Skibak.
We got some minds to change in the court.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So Jenny's gonna hop up and get ready. How long before the rest of the coterie does usually wake up?
You've probably got about a half hour. You know that Anais usually rises like you do.
Okay.
But Malky, Suzette, and Roland usually a little later.
Okay.
No,
So
we'll the last, actually.
Yeah. We'll text Anais and be like, hey, where are you guys? Everybody okay?
No. She texts no with like a sob, with like that sob face.
Okay, what's wrong?
I
What's wrong? 5 question marks.
Like, I had the worst Lil Nas X Montero dream ever. You know that
Wait,
song
which
that
song?
he plays? You know that song where he goes down the pole into whatever, the underworld or hell, whichever one, I forgot. And that sort of river thing, and that guy on the boat with the mask on and whatnot. You remember that?
I don't remember Sharon or the River Styx being in Call Me By Your Name, but yeah, no. I actually love that song. It's on my character playlist. No, that's not.
I think Montero is the one you're talking about.
Yes.
That's Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah, we know. It's called Montero Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah. Okay.
How would Roland know that, though?
Roland's not even awake. I assume that was out of character. Okay, well, you're not. I didn't think we dreamed. All right, where are you? I'm gonna come.
I'm just at my house, trying to like not cry because I did not like that dream.
Yeah, I'll be right there. And then, Did I get the impression that I have general access to the sedan that Suzanne let me borrow last night?
With notice, you can have it, sure.
Okay.
They want to clear out the trunk.
Yeah, it's fair. What kind of neighborhood are we in?
You are in the kind of neighborhood that is mostly like gas stations and little strip malls, and like other little motels and whatever, like you're near a convention center or a major airport or something. Does that make, is that translating?
Yeah, it is. I don't think Jenny would necessarily steal any cars from around here. I think it's a little too like mixed back. Well, okay. So if she leaves the motel with assumingly with Eva in tow, and like walks for a few blocks, are there any like? Is there like an airport like long-term parking or something like that?
There, yes, there is actually.
Okay. Check for cameras. Is it like a high security type place or like?
So the lot that you find is not.
Okay, great. I'm gonna find an expensive looking car, but not like crazy expensive, but like you know, asshole expensive.
Yeah, like a Lexus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, check it for security, et cetera, et cetera.
It takes you a couple checks to find one that doesn't have a LoJack or other like real serious security features. But you're able to find one.
Great. Okay. I'm going to steal that.
Great. For the sake of time, you do. Yeah. You steal it, drive it out of the lot.
Secure it, make sure it's not going to do anything stupid. And
yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. And then we head over to Anise's apartment.
Okay.
And I assume by the time I get there, everyone's awake.
Yes. By the time you get there, everyone is definitely awake. Yeah, folks would have seen you leave, so you don't have to. So Theodore's not going to come knocking on your door.
Yeah. I would have left a note too. Yeah. I assume I'm up before most of the Bruja, so yeah, it's like a hey, going off to meet with the coterie, leave a note, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely up and out before the pair in the other bed. Yeah, cool.
But that's honestly why I didn't just take the sedan, because I assumed Suzanne was still asleep. So I didn't want to, Yeah.
Then maybe she hasn't had her coffee yet.
Her blood
for some reason, all about coffee tonight. I don't know what it is, because this is orange juice. Anyway, by the time Genevieve gets to Anise's place, everyone else is up.
So Jenny walks in looking relatively normal, well rested, fine, and with Eva in tow. Morning. Or evening, I guess. Yeah, okay.
And I Tez call me by your name, repeating in her room.
Anise, are you okay? All right. So, have you experienced any of these like dreams before you ate?
No.
Your sister?
No.
Sister? Blood sister? Whatever. No. Okay. Is it possible they're related?
I have no idea. It just
okay.
I will also point out to Genevieve that Anais still has this air of a very dangerous feral animal.
Okay. Okay. I haven't mentioned it before because like I didn't want to be weird, but you're giving off some like really bad vibes. Like like I don't want to get too close to you lest my arm get bitten off kind of vibes. And like I don't know what to it's definitely a recent sort of thing. I don't know what it is, but like
Do you not want to be my friend?
huh?
It's just like that. And it's just like you don't want to
No,
be my
I
friend
still want to be
anymore?
your friend. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm here, but like I just I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're like I don't know if it has something to do with the eating thing or if like you're cursed or something. I don't know.
Eating.
But like huh?
Who did she eat?
Wait, oh god, was that fake too?
What are you talking about?
What?
Who ate what? Remember, Roland doesn't know that this happened.
I
Wait,
ate
he doesn't?
Alicia on
No,
the.
Roland
I
was
barbecued
gone.
her. I barbecued
Well,
Alicia and ate her.
Wait, hold on. I thought no, Roland pulled Jenny out of the room
The
because
room
it
when
was
it
going
happened.
down. Yeah.
But Roland didn't know that she diablerized her.
Oh.
Roland just thought that she just like tortured her to death.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So then I guess Jenny doesn't know either. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I think
no,
that
she
Jenny
can
didn't
assume.
know.
I think it's a safe assumption. All right. So then, yeah. Well, sorry.
So we'll just
Yeah.
rewind that a little bit. You've had some weird vibes lately. That's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, you've had some weird vibes lately. I don't know if this is like related to what happened or I don't know if like I don't know. It's hard to tell because who knows what the lingering effects of the mindfuckery might be. That could be it too. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't feel guilty about it. Maybe a little, but like not in like the greatest like scheme of it
No,
all.
she means what Helene did to us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't know if there's lingering effects of what Helene did to us.
Like I don't remember seeing any images or I don't remember any like sort of experience where there's storms of like the underworld or anything.
Yeah, I guess
Storms of the
storms
Well,
of the
probably
underworld.
no, that was the next thing we were gonna head into.
I mean, maybe there's some weird necromancy shit going on.
I'm psychic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Vampires typically don't dream. Usually when dreams happen, it's either some wizard trying to get in contact with you or some really scary what the fuckery from another world coming into this one. At least that's been my experience.
Wait, did you
Okay,
say
hold
that
on,
there
let me
was a
check
river? Wait, Annie, did you say there was like a river and like Chiron and the river Styx?
Yeah, from that music video. Call Me by Your Name.
It's not a music video. It's just, I've watched it a lot, and it's just like
Okay, Marie looks at Eva and it's like, well, you worship Helios, don't you? You should know something about this, shouldn't you?
I do who with a what?
I hate you so much. All right, don't you, this is more your purview, isn't it?
What fucking dream interpretation for the undead?
No.
Oh, Anais, tell me about your mother.
Why are you
All right.
talking like that?
What?
I think that you knew. Didn't you know you knew Freud when he was around?
while they're going on with this, Jenny turns on her freaking ghost vision.
God. Maybe, guys, maybe I'm just Alice Cullen. Maybe I'm just cosplaying Alice Cullen for today or something
What
from
the
that
fuck
Twilight
is
book.
what is this Alice Cullen?
It's from that book that I read like years
Excuse me,
and
what
years
is a
back.
Cullen?
I hate you. I hate everyone so much right now, and I hate
I remember
myself.
Freud when he was alive.
And then he just goes to her room and gets the Twilight book series and just hands it to him.
I've never felt older, Jenny says.
If Genevieve could please give me perception plus awareness roll difficulty 5.
Perception plus awareness, difficulty 5. That's something that I can do. Let's see here.
I'll get ready. We're going out, right?
Of 1 success. Wow.
Okay. You do not perceive any ghosts.
Okay. Gonna glance around the room. Anything? Nothing at all anywhere, especially on her?
Not that you are finding.
Okay. Gonna turn that back off.
Anyway.
Huh.
Anyway, I need to eat, and
I need to eat too.
And afterwards, I think I'm going to be breaking into the Archdiocese of Bordeaux. So,
Can I help you?
do you know how to sneak into a building?
I
Sure,
do.
I can burrow in. Yeah, I can burrow into a building.
Will
Okay.
that cause a massive amount of devastation to city infrastructure?
So here's
Not
the thing.
necessarily.
I've been looking at the Koldunic sorcery that you've got so far,
Yeah.
and I'm not seeing like a burrowing ability.
Oh. I figured I can swallow myself up in the earth and then go under.
But then it would spit you out again.
Oh, I was hoping it would spit me out inside the building, but I guess not. Okay.
Interesting.
That's what I figured I'd do. I just try to get creative, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that is fair, especially with something that is supposed to be sorcery.
All right. Gotta get my lock picks.
Also, I can turn myself into I'm like Elastigirl in a way because I can turn myself into mush and just slide under a door. Like Elastigirl. Yeah. Why can't I?
I think you still have to have your bones.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, but
Yeah, you still need your.
Okay, no, hold on.
yeah.
If we're talking about bone crafting
Mm-hmm.
and flesh crafting, you could, reasonably speaking, do that. It would take a while, and it would take a few points of blood, but you could do it.
Then I'm gonna need to drink a lot, aren't I?
No. I could just throw you on the roof.
Should I turn myself into a ball and you could just?
I mean, that would probably help, but I could probably. I mean, depending on how tall the building is, I could just throw you up there. I just hope that the roof is flat.
All right, as long as you're delicate about it.
Eva says, I mean, I could give you a ride.
I mean, she does have wings. That's a lot easier.
It's true.
I mean, it's tough to shoot a basket that's 30 feet in the air.
Look.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm Irish. I would be saying 13 meters.
But it's still with the basketball.
I'm sure you and Eva had a misunderstanding a while ago, but
yeah, she grabbed me and curled me up into the air and put her talons into my flesh. When we had also she broke into my house and used my bathtub.
And she threw you in the river.
Break into your house.
And she threw you in the river. Don't forget she threw you in the river.
Yeah, and she threw me in the river.
I'm sure she had a very good reason.
No, it was not actually.
Mm-mm. No.
Looks to Eva.
Off.
Okay. Yeah. It's a great reason.
No, it doesn't work because for one thing, that delighted Roland. Second of all,
it really did. It's probably been the high point of the week and a half I've been here.
Yeah, so it was a nice thing to do.
No, it
Legitimately
wasn't.
the
Look.
only good thing that's happened since I've been here.
I hate you
Eva
all
says,
so
so I think I actually missed something. Why are we breaking into the archdiocese?
Because they burned down my house!
Oh, okay.
That's news. I did not know that.
Yeah, now you have nowhere to.
Oh yeah, we didn't have it. Oh, Eva was asleep when I had the text. So okay, so Jenny had a text conversation with updates last night. I assume. Like, did anybody not tell her over text what happened?
No,
I
I
think
mean
we
you
did
had
tell
you
her.
had your shit there, so you would even know that your shit's been burned down.
Yeah.
I don't think Jenny had.
Oh, there's a little bit,
shit.
but
I mean, you had some shit.
Yeah. Probably some clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she's been able to do. Oh yeah, you were asleep. Sorry. The Murray's house got burned down, and apparently it's by hunters. So I think the plan right now is like if the hunters found her house and had a reason to hit our
burn
coterie.
it down.
To burn it down and hit the coterie, it sounds like something. We got to see if there's a link to Boye. And oh yeah, all right. So I was talking to Theodore last night.
What?
This is huh?
What? What now?
I think this is. Listen, if we want to wage war against Boye, if we want to take him down, we gotta sort of dial things back a bit. We gotta be less the face of the resistance, and we gotta do less direct action, and we gotta change some hearts and minds on the court so that there's more people in our corner.
Well,
And I think this is the right way to go.
Let's expose them to see. Let's expose a relationship they've had with hunters. If someone sicked hunters on us, that's going to turn everyone against them.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
counterpoint, they really can't stop me. Who do they have that could fight Suzanne? Let alone me. Let alone you.
Okay, probably plenty of people. Like we ended up getting out of it, but we were taken down for a while by one single kindred.
Yeah, but she was Boye's sire.
But imagine if three people with even a fraction of her power put their heads together and stun us just long enough to stake us.
We still killed Helene.
I understand that, but
I get it. Let's do this then. Let's go and see if we can't find a link and see if Darvaux or Boye or Celine sicked some hunters on us. That'll turn a fuckload of people against them.
Exactly.
Not Darvaux, because he's a spineless, dickless wonder. And
I also want to frame him for the attack on the Chantry.
We can't do framing shit.
This is true. This man has no dick.
I mean, yeah.
Listen, we can't. We got to do this legit. We have to show people with evidence why they're going to be less safe with Prevost. We can't keep. Last time we fabricated evidence, it bit us in the ass.
No, it actually worked perfectly fine.
It worked perfectly.
Yeah, Boye just decided to go and hang out with his butt buddy.
Right, but if we had more clear evidence, if we have more things that we could present to the court, we'd have more people on our side by now.
Yeah, well, all right. We'll investigate the archdiocese, and then we'll make our next plan to see what's going on. And then if we can't identify something else based on what we're doing, or if we can find out what these Sabbat are up to, that's also a bonus too. I don't want to go and exert any more blood and treasure for this goddamn city when they treat me like shit. But
no.
And I want to talk to the Gnosis.
All right, so the Nazis.
Oh,
Nosferatu.
Le Docteur.
Okay, yeah. But I just want to drive home the point that if we do uncover some evidence here, we cannot be the ones to run into the court and drop it in the middle.
No, we'll have the Nosferatu do that.
No, that's why I want to be with the Nosferatu.
Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah, that's their shtick. That's their. I mean, anybody if the Nosferatu come out and say, "Look at this secret I found," everyone's gonna be like, they're the information brokers. Of course, that sounds legitimate.
Perfect. I love that.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do it that way. But right now, I need a fucking drink.
I need a drink too. I'm very thirsty.
All
Out
right.
of curiosity, Marie, how thirsty are you? What are you down to?
I'm like down to like, I'm down like 5, I think.
Okay,
I
great.
think I'm down 5 or 6. Remember, my sheet wasn't working last time, so I've estimated based on what I saw from last time, so it's very off. But I do need new blood.
Yep. Cool. So, folks need a drink. Perfectly legitimate. Roland, are you doing your usual for hunting?
Yep, and I'm gonna bring Istvan with me.
Okay.
He hasn't had enough attention.
He is not, and he is super glad. Like, we didn't get to cover this last time, but he was super glad to see you. He's been traveling with the Bruja. He came with you to Anais's. He's really glad you're okay. He knew you were alive because the bond hadn't snapped. But he's really sorry that he couldn't do anything about Elen.
It's not a problem. Here, I'm giving Istvan her knuckle bones.
That's amazing. And
just a
what do I
reminder.
do with these?
Well, just keep them as a reminder.
Punch first, ask questions later.
What she did to you was terrible. And just that's a promise. Anyone that fucks with you fucks with me.
Thanks. That works too. Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, we won't be trolling for girls this night.
I think I've had my fill of women for a while.
Excuse me?
I know that's
big
speak talk coming from me.
That's unusual. I don't think I've ever heard you say that since 1956.
Also, I'm a woman, kind of. I'm right here. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, about that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm gonna
just power through that, Istvan. Just power through it.
What did I do?
No, it's not what you know what? Just power through it, Istvan. We're just powering through it.
So we're gonna get you some beverages.
Yes.
Okay. We should probably stick to this end of town, just because word is that the Sabbat are crawling all over the East Bank, and they might be all over the Capuchins now, seeing as how they hit El Bodegon. So,
all right, we'll do that, and then we'll see if we can identify any targets of opportunity on the East Bank later.
Great. So you go to feed. Roland, are you doing your usual?
Yes.
Okay. You find someone. It's Thursday, Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah.
There's definitely someone who, and also it's going to be 8:30 or 9 by the time you roll into a bar.
Yep.
So you're certainly able to schmooze up to someone. That's not the hard part. I just need to give you to give me a self-control roll.
I can do that. What's the diff?
It's an excellent question.
Also, Roland will be spending money to make sure there are lots of drunk people that he can send home in cabs.
Mm.
Not actually, but maybe he's going to be buying a bunch of rounds for people.
Diablerie. Here we go. We're going to make it difficulty 8 because you're Bruja.
I got 1 success.
Okay. So that means that as the first person you're kind of going out for a smoke with, as you sink your teeth in, the relief from having fresh blood is so intense that it brings your beast to the surface. You can bite it back.
Oh, I'm not now. No. Enough to live. Don't need a bitterness on my conscience. I already got.
But that is also sort of where you're at.
Yeah. Also, Isfahan, write down the name Juliet in the book.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's the total now? Over 7,000?
7021.
Great.
But who's counting? I mean, I'm not really.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay. Hey,
Yep. All right, I'll take two. I'm just going to take 2 points of blood max from anybody I hit tonight.
After that, so they'll have a hard time keeping their beast in check and resisting frenzy. But after that first drink, you are able to keep a handle on it, and you don't run the risk after that.
All right, how many vessels do I get?
That's an excellent question. Roll me.
Charisma plus empathy.
I was going to say appearance plus empathy.
That's worse.
Difficulty 6.
Oh, that's all right. I got 3.
Okay, yeah, 3 vessels.
All right, so that's 6 points,
Mm-hmm.
and that puts me at. Well, I mean, I'm still low, but that's serviceable. All right, I'm good.
Yeah. And Marie,
No longer need to hunt for the night.
Marie, what else do you do tonight? Or how do you hunt?
I go to a hookup bar and I get 2 boys to go home with me, and then I drink them.
All right.
I dump them into an alley. I go to an alley and I let them think they're gonna have. They think they're.
I see you. I see you are a woman of culture.
Yeah, they think that they're gonna have a little bit of a sword fight in my mouth. Something else of theirs goes in my mouth.
I mean, you could do it that way if you wanted.
No, I will not be doing it that way.
But same thing. You just need to roll self-control difficulty 6.
Okay. 1 second.
Or actually, how low are you on blood? 5, you said. Yes, just 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Whoa, 3 successes.
okay. So similarly, your beast breaches that dark pool in your mind.
Oh, hi. How are you?
And it whispers, more, please.
Yeah, no.
More.
Sweetheart, no, I'm sorry. But I can't deal with 2 corpses right now.
And so you are able to control yourself while you are slaking your thirst, as it were. Anais, how hungry are you?
Pretty hungry after that freaking dream that I just had. Yeah, Anais doesn't really do anything special. She just goes to a bar, just sits there, kind of looks sad. These people basically go like, "Oh, are you lost, little person?" And then I basically just just drive it back to my house and eat the ball.
Yeah, roll me appearance plus empathy.
All right. Funny story though, like side story, like 2 days ago, I lost my keys in the grocery store, and so I had to wait for my dad or my parents to come at me, and so I was basically just sitting there with my grocery cart, at the corner of the window, and people basically saw me as this little child who was lost. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I am 25 years old. I'm not.
I'm looking for my car keys.
It was appearance plus what?
Empathy.
Empathy. I got the wrong character sheet out. Dang it. Okay. Come on. Can I Google the heck? Let's go to this one.
And this is a difficulty 8 for you.
Why is it? Okay, let's go to this one. There we go. So it was appearance plus
Empathy.
perception.
Empathy.
Empathy. Okay. Where the heck
Which is down under the.
three? Okay.
Ones.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Difficulty 8. Okay.
Mhm.
Was it the dice out? We get okay. Difficulty 8. Okay. Yeah, I should get this. If I don't, I'm gonna be like so embarrassed. I didn't.
Great.
All failures.
Hmm?
They all fail.
Oh, did you get any
I was
ones?
just too monstrous. I guess I was just too feral looking.
Yeah, you've got this whole like slightly desperate on the hunt thing going on. That it's the kind of thing.
Should I turn on the Duran Duran?
Like
I'm adding
after,
that to your character playlist, by the way.
like
I would really like the wolf.
you know how
really like
you
the
might
wolf.
see someone who's attractive, and then you get to talking to them, and you go, "Okay, I'm gonna back away slowly now."
Wait a minute. This is either a spy or someone I don't want to be involved with.
Are you a cop? I didn't do anything wrong. Why would a cop be doing this?
I would like to buy some Durugs, please.
That's got me.
Ken has drugs. Genevieve, I don't think you're particularly hungry.
Nah, just the one down.
Mm.
Yeah, I considered calling tomorrow, but I think save that for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I think Jenny might need her blood, so I think she'll just like go to a nearby club and like not too crazy, just someone in the bathroom. You know, like she's only trying to get a single blood point, so it's not like she needs to drain privacy to drain someone for a while. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, just appearance plus empathy. I like that role.
Yeah.
It combines, can I get you to do what I want, but also what you are primarily using to get this person.
Yeah, what's the
In
difficulty?
these brief encounters.
Oh, whoops, only 7. What's my difficulty? 6. 3 successes.
Yeah. It does not take you long at all.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not just up in a bar, you're in a club.
Mm-hmm.
And you run into someone that seems to recognize you.
Oh, nice.
They actually call you Little Miss Bliss.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, no, it's totally cool. If you don't remember who I am, I was at that party that we went to after Pink like a week ago. And yeah, anyway, it's nice to run into you again. Are you still dancing? And so
yeah, sometimes. And it, et cetera, et cetera. Are they high of some kind?
they are.
Perfect. What do I?
Marijuana.
Nice. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. All right.
Oh, the
So
Mary Jane.
Jenny walks away nice and high and full.
Mm-hmm.
For
All right.
for once in the past few weeks, she feels okay.
All right. Now, if everyone's ready, we can do some breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the breaking because I want to break.
No, not unless they actually have a reason to be broken.
They do. They're Catholics. They want to be broken. That's the whole point of being Catholic.
Oh, Christ.
There's a lot more to it than that.
Oh, my
there isn't.
That
God.
was funny.
Thank you for... No, that was flawless. 2,000 freaking years.
They have a humiliation.
Of history. They're Catholics. They want to be broken. You know what? Yeah.
Humiliation
Look,
kinks.
Did you
Be
forget
like
that
that.
I grew up in 17th century France? I know
I'm
what
not
I'm talking
arguing.
about.
Not at all.
I mean, you could have been a Huguenot.
No, we
You
weren't.
go, what?
We
The fuck
were.
is a Huguenot?
They were the Protestants in the French Wars of Religion.
Yeah, but they
What were
mostly
the
hung
French
around
Wars of
Navarre,
Religion?
and I was not
What,
from Navarre.
you think that like Protestantism and Catholicism just existed in some sort of happy live and let live? No,
Yeah,
there
No, of
were-
course not.
there
St.
were war-
Bartholomew's Day massacre mean anything to you?
It doesn't. It literally doesn't.
It doesn't?
But-
Really?
Not to her. I mean, I know what it is.
I know what massacre is.
No.
The St. Bartholomew's Day massacre.
Oh, I didn't hear the St. Bartholomew's part. I heard just as the word massacre mean anything to you. Like, yes, obviously.
Yeah. Europe forgets about the wars of religion because the world wars were a lot bloodier. But before the First World War, the 30 years, the German 30 Years War, the wars of religion, that was the bloodiest thing that Europe had ever seen by like an order
What
of
about the 100
magnitude.
Years' War? I'd argue the 100 Years' War was comparable. I mean,
No,
it went on for
no.
118
No. That
It
was
went on
off
for 118 years.
Yeah, that was off and on for 100 years. It was 30 years of nonstop fucking war with 30 Years War. Also, disease and plague and all that other stuff. It was a fun time.
well, the Black Death was still the worst.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck that one I know.
No,
I didn't go to school. This is all news to me. Like,
I was actually around for the fucking Spanish flu.
So the Archdiocese of Bordeaux. You can Google the address.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
It's
We done it already.
just outside of the old city, on just west of the old city. It is an office building, 4-story office building. Oh, sorry, 5 stories.
All right.
On a block with a bunch of other office buildings and little ground floor stores and cafes and stuff. Every other fucking corner in France is a boulangerie, bakery, and the ones that aren't boulangeries are tobacconists, just corner stores.
I'd like to return this tobacconist.
Fuck. I'm glad somebody else was thinking that. It's a Monty Python skit. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Roland is doing Roland's going to scope around for security cameras. Perception plus larceny, I'm guessing, is probably the skill to use for that.
Perception plus larceny sounds like a great roll to make. Difficulty 7. They do try to hide
I thought you
skills.
were going to throw me onto the roof.
I got to find a place where they're not going to watch me do it.
Okay, fine.
All right, 4 successes.
So, outside, at least, this building does not have any cameras. Where there are cameras is that kind of next to it, there is a parking lot ramp that goes down under the block. And there's a camera in there so that it can read license plates. And then there's a bank across the street and a few doors down where the front of the Archdiocese might be visible from their security camera.
All right, what about the back?
The back, interesting. Yeah, no.
All right, if we've got a place where there's not, Jenny, do you want to go up first? Or do you want me to go up first?
I'll go first. And I should have mentioned, since everyone else took longer with feeding than Jenny did, she used the extra time in between to go buy herself, like, I want to say like a proper cat suit, but like not an actual cat suit, but proper like black clothes, balaclava, etc. Like actually spend some money on like a good infiltration outfit.
Yeah.
Something. Actually, I read somewhere it's like you should wear dark gray instead of black. Anyway, she's smarter than I am with this shit.
Dark gray and blues are the color.
That's it. Yeah.
This guy actually knows because he actually took night camouflage.
Yeah. Yeah. So and Jenny knows because she's literally a professional cat burglar. So she does the thing.
Does the thing.
Yeah,
All right.
and so she will head to the aforementioned route
Yeah.
where there's fewer cameras.
Yeah. So with that time in between, getting your B&E gear together,
Mhm.
you all arrive about the same time. Roland is able to case the joint, and the alley that this building backs onto is like just wide enough to get a delivery truck through.
Okay.
Roland could
And-
actually parkour up this building like Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
They fucking both could, honestly.
If you've got enough celerity.
Yeah.
The one hiccup here is that a few doors down on this alley, the other set of buildings, like on the other side of the block, there must be like a basement club or bar or something down there, because there one of the back doors keeps opening and closing, and people are coming out for smoke breaks.
Okay, great. That's actually good. I'll find a way in where, if I can, like, is there a point of egress where I can, like, slip around some corners unseen, or do I have to, like, walk by people?
If you go from the other end of the alley, you would be able to not have to walk by people,
Okay.
but to sort of remain unnoticed, that would be dexterity plus stealth.
Yeah, I can do that.
Difficulty 6. You got pretty on point conditions for it.
Difficulty 6, you said?
Mhm.
And dexterity plus stealth is that many dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Yeah. You can make it up the wall too. You can make it up the wall.
Yeah, I'll make it up the wall. In fact, and
That's
so what I was getting at is the club will actually help her out, because in time with the rhythm of the bass, like any kind of touching of the building or movement along it to hide the sound of her moving, or if she needs to open a door or tap a window or something in time with the beat.
So let's zoom out for just a sec here. Genevieve, we've just established, is up on the building, relatively unseen. What is the plan?
I
thought
assume
was
we're.
gonna turn
Go ahead.
I thought I was being returned into a basketball and shot up onto the roof.
I mean, I could do that, but I was actually just thinking of having Jenny lower a rope.
Okay, we could do that. I'm fine with
that. That's a boring way, but
I could also just become the rope.
Be the rope.
Be the rope. I could be the rope. Would you like me to be? Come on, let me be your rope.
Wait, hold on. So wait, what are we're trying to get to, like, the records, right? Communication records?
Right. Yeah, we're going to break into their computer network, their isolated computer network, where because this is the Catholic Church does sponsor various hunter organizations.
Right.
Yeah, so especially if they brought in help to go and help them, do an actual big attack against an actual base, which they probably would have actually had to clear with Rome. They would have, or at least with the archdiocese and the archbishop here. So chances are good there's going to be a record of that communication somewhere here, which would actually give us documented evidence that of how exactly they found out where the target was.
Okay. So then before Jenny lowers a rope, she's going to sneak in and try to disable the security system first.
Okay.
If we're all going in, it is
Oh yeah, no.
Bad idea to have everybody go in before it's disabled.
Wait. What if Marie actually went to go see the Nosferatu while they're doing this? Is she really necessary to be here?
don't think
That's
so.
a perfectly fair plan, I think.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need our resident hacker nerd.
Yeah, we need our
Yeah,
hacker
but-
nerd and we need our muscle because
Okay,
in
well
case
then I'm
this
gonna
goes
go
down.
see the Nosferatu. All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
perfect.
see- All right.
Sorry, we didn't want to split the party, but I guess
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a good idea.
No, that's fine.
Fewer people is less liability, and I would be a total liability on this mission.
And Eva suggests that she stay lookout.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. If something fishy happens outside, she'll come knocking on windows.
Perfect.
Sounds like
Okay.
a plan.
Do I need to make another roll for disabling the security system, or are my 8 successes going to cover?
So larceny is a different skill from stealth. So yes.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. Larceny plus what?
Actually, we'll make it wits.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Um,
No, I
difficulty.
cannot.
How good is this system?
Okay.
Difficulty 7.
Yeah.
7? Okay.
I have one. It requires a roll, but
Yeah.
3 successes, unless I could conceive of a way change of plans apply to this, in which case 4.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
This is approaching a static system, so
Yeah. All right. So then 3 successes.
which is plenty. You're able to disable it pretty cleanly,
Okay.
well within the sort of like 5 beeps that you get to enter a code or whatever. So you're confident that no one was alerted at all.
Great.
And you're pretty sure that you have, from the panel just inside the roof access door, disabled the whole building.
Great. Okay. Then I'll lower the rope and which is,
Well-
I assume, on the side not where my friends are, or where the club is.
Mhm.
So lower rope and let everybody up in.
We're going to say that Roland and Anais are able to make it up the rope. And while they're doing that, Marie, who do you want to talk to? You have made friends with Igor. He was happy to trade contact information with you. You also have Doctor's number and the Nosferatu SOS Friends helpline.
I don't know if I want to go talk to Doctor first, I think, but I also
Sure.
want to talk to Igor. But yeah, I want to talk to Doctor.
Do you call? Do you text? How do you do this?
I'm gonna call him because I don't want to. I don't want to have any text records with him
Sure.
right now. I'm kind of paranoid. I called him up and I'm like, "Hi, can we speak?"
I certainly hope so, else telephones seem a bit inappropriate.
You know what I mean?
Where would you like to meet?
Somewhere you think is safe.
Hmm.
I know, safe-ish.
There is an old door. He gives you a street address. He says there's an old door, wooden, set into the wall, chained. Carcass will meet you there and bring you inside.
I appreciate it. All right, and I go, obviously.
And when you get there, there's a tall but kind of thin, narrowly built person in like Carhartts and dirty, worn Timberland boots and a big yellow rain slicker. You recognize the rain slicker.
Yeah.
The Nosferatu that handed you off your initial clues, thanks to Laura Novo, was wearing this coat.
Good to see
Was
you
also-
again. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. The figure turns, the hood pulled down kind of over its face. It unlocks this rusty old padlock and does the chain. It says, "Come on in, quick."
Gladly. I move in. I look around. What do I see when I look around?
It's so just inside is a short tunnel.
Okay.
It's wide. It's kind of a semicircle, and there is an electric flashlight lantern, like with one of the big blocky batteries inside. Carcass closes the door up again. Sorry. So Carcass from outside says, "Take the lantern. Second left."
All right, I pick it up. I go down.
Closes the door and locks it again.
I take the second left.
Yep. And there's another Nosferatu waiting for you. This one is short and squat. You think she has kind of purpley, but like old person, wrinkly, thin skin, kind of flaking. You're the guest doctor wants to talk to, no?
Is that a problem?
What do you think, Muffin? There's a cat on her lap that goes, "Meow."
And I look over at the cat and I reach out for it, and I'm going to use my animal ken on it. And I pick him up and I scratch him behind his ears.
Oh, he doesn't want to be picked up.
Okay, well then I just scratch him behind his ears and I look over her and I go, I like kitty cats.
Huh. Maybe we could be friends. Down here.
Thank you.
End of the hall.
Thank you.
And as you descend the iron ladder that's bolted into the wall, you notice that behind the cat on her lap was a shotgun.
I'll keep that in mind.
But you make it through the Nosferatu's apparent security, and you find a room. Smells like it might be attached to a sewer somewhere else. There's one other door out of the room than the one you go through, but it's got a simple wooden table, some folding chairs, a green glass bottle, and Doctor.
How have the last few nights been for you? And I sit down. First I ask if I may sit. May I sit, please?
Oh, please. No, he invites you to sit.
All right, I sit down and go, so how have the last few nights been for you?
Interesting. In that fashion of an old Chinese proverb. Or curse, more accurately. I understand you have made the intimate acquaintance of our former princess, Hélène de Chantraine.
Yeah, and then she went goodbye. And then we said goodbye. Permanently.
Interesting. Well, probably for the best. What can I do for you?
I have reason to believe that Boyer was behind the incident at my home, or what is left of my home. Right now, my friends are looking for evidence of that right now, but we very strongly believe he may have sent hunters after us.
When you say hunters, I mean, are we talking like beaver trappers? Or witch hunters?
Vampire hunters.
That is an interesting accusation.
And let me put it this way. I feel like a lot of very convenient things have been happening for Boyer since we've been out of commission.
am sure that I have heard of the events you speak of, but clearly you're connecting them in a particular fashion. Would you care to draw me that picture?
All I'm saying is that, Boyer, he was so poor and shoddy with handling the original Sabat raid at the Grand Theater, and he was so slow to address any of it. It was only until Roland and I really showed up that a proper investigation began. And then, there's an attack on the Regent Hotel, and he's managed to clean it all up so easily and so quickly, basically ensuring the fact that the Tremere are completely loyal to him. How convenient. Oh, and also a bunch of vampire hunters somehow find my place of residence and burn it down, while my coterie and I are out of commission in some kind of mind prison brought up by his sire.
How unfortunate that, then, for the hunters that you weren't present for the burning.
How fortunate for them, yeah. How fortunate for them, though.
Also, how unfortunate that Hélène was, well, I suppose fortunate for Baye, now that she's out of the picture, unfortunate that Hélène was claiming the title of princess for herself.
Well, she wasn't doing that so much as playing little games with us. And can I just, I just find it very interesting. That Haven? Do you know who gave it to me? You know who sold it to me? Darvo.
Gregory Darvo?
And where has he declared his loyalty again? Remind me.
At the moment, Clan Toreador is siding with Boyer. And remaining members in good standing of the Camarilla court in town. I forgive my skepticism. It seems to me that some of your threads are bare. At best.
They won't be for very long. And if I can get you evidence, can I trust you with it?
I will. If you are suggesting and have evidence that Jean-Baptiste Boyer betrayed any kindred to vampire hunters, mortal vampire hunters, that would definitely be worth sharing in an honest manner. If you actually end up with evidence that he is somehow working with the Sabbat or coordinating them, that would also be worth honest representation.
I just find it very interesting that I always found it very odd, for instance, that when Roland and I arrived, there hadn't been much of an investigation following the raid. That there was more organization and planning put into the funeral we attended than investigating everything. Do you have any idea why that might be?
Several, including paranoia. We would not want to reach out to each other and unsure of exactly who the traitor might have been. We were all very confident there was at least one. Comfort and indolence are probably the better explanations. However, Bordeaux has been a stable, quiet city for some decades now. Something as traumatic as an attack by the Sabbats left certain people shell-shocked, I think. Better to half ignore.
You mean that's incredible weakness?
For a time, we could afford it.
No, you couldn't, judging by everything that's happened here.
I would also suggest that we had grown in our comfort accustomed to allowing Monsieur Prévost to handle such things. And
wow, that worked out well.
I'm sure he was handling them. Perhaps not to our liking, though. We're going to pause here and just jump back to the group infiltrating the Archdiocese. So Genevieve has managed to get you up onto the roof and inside. Now, it does not take you long to assess that the top floor of this building is mostly used for storage. It is actually divided into large offices, but it is primarily hard copy storage and furniture storage. Disposition of institutions don't like to just get rid of broken furniture for some fucking reason.
Okay. Jenny will continue downward. She is going to give the place a proper casing, looking for locked doors or potentially like a server room.
Mm-hmm. Please give me a perception plus larceny roll.
Okay. And it should go without saying that for the entire rest of the time that she's in this building, she is being as stealthy as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, inhumanly possible.
Difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7. Oh, I need more of those. Okay.
Things.
Yeah, more of those things. 3 successes.
Oh, that's plenty though. So once you're past that floor, you realize that there are more internal security cameras.
Okay, and they still seem to be active?
Yes.
Okay.
You also notice on a freshly cleaned floor boot prints.
Okay.
So there's probably a night watchman.
Okay. Can I get to any of the cameras to... Okay, no. On the floor that I'm on, does there seem to be some kind of way to get through the building without going through the normal human travel spaces? So, like, a dumbwaiter or, like,
a subceiling?
Like an events or subceiling or...
Yeah, we're going to say that this building is actually old enough that it has... I mean, I think this is an old enough kind of thing. It does have a crawl space between the floors.
Perfect. I will head through the crawl space between the floors, trying to... Stopping every so often to see if I can't hear either footsteps or what sounds like it could be... Like TVs have that buzz.
Yeah.
That.
Give me a perception plus alertness roll.
Sure.
6.
1 success.
All right. So you were just on the 5th floor. That seems to be all storage. The 4th floor, as you're sort of investigating around, you hear footsteps and then an elevator, and then no more footsteps.
Okay.
You are also able to make out the hum of a number of active computers.
Oh.
Could be a server room or something like that.
Once the elevator goes down, I'm going to try to get to the elevator shaft. Does this open onto the elevator shaft?
It does have... Ooh, interesting. Would it have that kind of access? I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, utility access.
Okay. Which floor does the elevator go to?
It goes down to the 1st floor.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It goes down to the 2nd floor.
And I'm on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Quiet as possible into Oh, we didn't set up any kind of like communications, did we? Okay, so text. Guard on second floor. Cameras on fourth floor. Need to find camera room. This crawl space looks too small for Roland, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I lift.
No, yeah, yeah. Need to either cut power or find the camera room without walking through the fourth floor. Still looking. I'm gonna head out into the elevator shaft and okay. I'm gonna head out to the elevator shaft, see if I can get like just up to the fourth floor doors to like just barely creep them open and see if there's anything around that looks like it could be a security room.
Got it. Yeah. Give me strength plus athletics roll.
Why those? Damn it.
5. Remember,
Five?
that you get
Okay.
remember that you get your potence for dice as well.
Oh, flawless. Okay. Never mind. I have no concerns here. Yeah, 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah. Sort of monkeying down to the fourth floor elevator doors, cracking them
Oh,
open.
it was above it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. You. This looks like there is sort of a sitting area, a lobby right outside of the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like offices.
So probably none of these. I'm going to try to use the elevator cable to like use the elevator cable on the inside of the elevator shaft to like lower myself slowly enough to do the same thing on the third floor.
With 3 successes, we'll just run with it. The third floor looks very similar.
Okay.
I would say that the paneling on the walls and the doors don't look as nice. Second floor, though. Well, so for the second floor, you would have to jump down into the elevator. It's been a minute, so it's probably vacated. If you want to try that,
I do. Or is there a crawl space above the second floor?
Yeah, there would be a
I'm
subset.
gonna do that instead.
Okay. I'll get back to that.
Sure.
So, Marie, you're sitting with the doctor. He has basically agreed that if you can get him proof evidence, he will carry it along for you and disperse it. He is. I'm sorry, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I'm really glad to hear that. I also had a plan on how to deal with the Sabbat.
Yes.
And it was, have you heard about it at all?
I heard that the carnival is in town, yes.
Well, because unfortunately my haven was a huge part of that plan that I was going to use in order to deal with that particular threat. And
I'm sorry, did you know they were coming?
No, I was going to lure them.
Actively to Bordeaux.
No! After they attacked you, we went searching for them and investigating and everything, right? We knew they were in the city. We were going to lure them to my haven and take out the Sabbat presence. At my haven.
You're referring to the pack that attacked the regent. Apologies. I am jumping at shadows these days.
Mm-hmm. And I have a feeling that if we had been able to accomplish this, we wouldn't be dealing with the current infestation.
Lyle
I
would
have
still
a.
be in town.
Mm-hmm. In fact, he was going to be part of the entire affair.
Oh, this is probably for the best.
Why? Why? What now about Lyle?
My understanding is that he is not being given a promotion in Geneva. I'm sorry, in Vienna.
Yeah, I didn't think he would, but I didn't. This wouldn't be happening if everything hadn't gone to shit.
Hmm.
And this was supposed to happen if everything hadn't gone to shit, like at court.
I. You do know that Lyle may not have borne you much goodwill, yes?
Of course I do, but we needed him. We needed somebody to make a false. We needed somebody to make a false artifact.
Ah.
He also did something to my blood sister.
Hmm.
Have you seen any gargoyles lately?
Well, not lately, but yes, we are aware that the Tremere were keeping a gargoyle named Petra in Saint Aloy. Yes.
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Add character. Gabe, what was her name before she was Petra again? I forgot. Dawn, right? Was it Dawn or?
We'll go with Dawn for now. I want to say we had
Alright.
actually chosen Juliet for it, but
All right, Juliet. I'll go with Juliet. That's better.
Her
That's
first
better.
thought had been Dawn. Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. Petra used to be Juliet, and she was my blood sister and my cousin, like my biological cousin or niece or something like that. My family tree was vast. I had a lot of siblings. I was the fourth girl of the generation of my family named Marie. I had 3 other sisters named Marie.
Reunions must have been dreadful.
I mean, we were a body horror torture cult, so we didn't really have a grasp of normalcy.
I stand by my assessment.
Mm.
Well, that is interesting, though. So, this gargoyle, Lyle's pet for some decades now, is your blood sister.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that's very interesting. I hadn't realized he had her for that long. I was trying to get information
no,
about
Petra's
that.
been around far longer than that. It's just that previously she was Tarkis's pet.
Who?
Tarkisis, golly gee willikers, how to explain Tarkisis. Longtime regent and primogen of the Tremere in Bordeaux, Lyle's sire. Friend of the Setites.
Interesting. And where is he now?
Oh, Vienna, last I heard, he was summoned away for a promotion after his coup went so very well.
His coup? He had a
Oh.
coup? Who'd he coup?
Boyer. So interesting that you've not heard this story yet. Yes, once upon a time, Madeleine d'Origny, who I believe you are acquainted with, was Marquise under François Villon. Roughly during World War I, Jean-Baptiste Boyer had decided that he'd had enough of living under Paris's boot heel. So he, under the cover of wartime antics, with the assistance of the rest of Clan Ventrue, was able to wrest control from the good Marquise.
I had heard she was Marquis before. I hadn't realized that this individual was involved in bringing Boyer to power.
Oh,
He must be fucking furious. Furious.
so we have a prince again. Bordeaux is independent. It's wonderful. And then Tarkisas decided that it was his turn.
Oof, interesting.
Again, along with the cover of wartime antics, Tarkisas wrested control from Boyer, who went into hiding. Some Bordeaux residents saw Tarkisas as a despot and monster, which he was, and kept the home fires burning, as it were, so that, with no small assistance from Theodore and his recently swelled clan, as well as perhaps some internal assistance from Tremere, who would rather not see Tarkisas smother Bordeaux, Boyer was able to regain power. Very rare that in the Camarilla. I should have you know, once a prince is ousted, that's usually it for them.
So it must have been quite the heartbreak for Jacob to have to rebel now.
And quite the blow to Boyer that Lyle Kirsten was called away at such an inopportune moment. Lyle, you see, was Boyer's biggest supporter.
That's really fascinating to me because, one, he was keeping my secret for me, and two, I had assumed that Boyer had exiled him and that he had fled. Interesting. But it's not like Boyer is out the Tremere now because of that particular raid. That he just came in like a knight in shining armor for them. Funny how that happens.
Indeed.
But I probably just sound bitter and paranoid.
Well, you've done me the small favor of letting me know that Lyle was keeping your secret.
I don't care anymore. Yes, he was.
What can I do for you in return? A favor is a favor. I
don't want to call it in. I don't want to call it in yet. But I did know about Petra in part. It's very interesting, my relationship with Lyle. He tried to blood bond me in my coterie too. It's all very interesting. Don't you think?
Mr. Mayor is devious.
I hate them so much. Yeah, so that was fun. Also, what else? To be honest, I just want to, I don't know what to tell you, what not to tell you, because there's so much chaos I want to stir. And I'm not sure how much I should give you.
Well, for what it's worth, I assure you I pay well for secrets.
I appreciate that. Is there any chance, you know what? Is there any chance that I could speak to your occultist?
Igor?
Yeah, I'd love to speak with him again. He was very nice to me when I met him last night.
I mean, I suppose that could be arranged. He does not, I mean, he isn't immediately available. Looks around the room. But if you like, I can let him know that you were looking for him.
I'd love to see him again. Is there any chance that we could find another fortress? Because I do have a plan. I want to get rid of the Sabbat. That is why I came here. I wasn't lying.
For help finding another haven?
It's not just about a haven. I need someplace I can lure our current Sabbat presence to and take them out. I need a home field advantage. And unfortunately, that was taken from me.
Tell you what, in return for that favor, I can do some poking around.
I need some place that no one's going to be able to tip off to the hunters. I can't have that happen again. I lost the original copy of my grandmother's portrait. I almost lost all my jewelry. I lost a number of my books. I'm very upset about that. And the ground betrayed me.
Yes. It's tripped me up more than once. So, let's go back to the Archdiocese real quick. On the second floor, you do hear the hum of a small TV. You hear voices, two people in conversation, very close to the elevator. But that's about it.
Does the elevator go up to the 5th floor?
It does.
Okay. All right. Text the others. Elevator shaft is currently clear. It sounds like security is on the 2nd floor. We can...
Can I just kind of do her astral projection woo-woo?
Yeah, absolutely.
To make sure.
To what end? To where you want to check out?
The elevator shaft and like everything else around it.
Sure. You kind of want to just elevator through the floors?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
Hopefully she won't get hit.
For the sake of time, we will just have you spend a point of willpower.
Okay.
And what you are able to observe on the 4th and 3rd floor, as much as I've described, it seems very quiet. The 2nd floor is just out of the elevators, where there is a lobby area with what would usually be a receptionist desk, probably. But this is where 2 men in rent-a-cop uniforms are standing, chatting for a minute. Through the effects of being astral, you're not quite able to make out their conversation easily. It would require a roll. But yeah, and then do you want to check the 1st floor as well, or
Yeah,
just go on? Yeah, 1st floor has a few commercial spaces. There's a cafe, there's a boulangerie, and there is basically a Catholic tchotchke shop.
Right. Nothing out of the ordinary. No NPCs hiding anywhere.
If you would like to make a perception plus alertness roll to see if there is anyone using obfuscate that you might be able to pierce or want to pierce.
All right. What's the difficulty?
Please hold. Seeing the unseen. Here we go. Sorry, perception plus awareness, difficulty 5.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 5 successes.
You are very confident that there are no other vampires or hidden anythings in this building.
All right. Yeah, she just floats back to her.
Except that as you're on the 1st floor and just thinking about zipping back up, Two men approach the front door, unlock it, and make their way down the hall toward the elevator. They're wearing suits, or sorry, not suits. They're wearing business attire, so slacks, shirts, ties, windbreakers, not, suit jackets.
Mhm.
And they head to the elevator. What do you do?
Yeah, I just because I don't want to like get into time though, so I'll just zip back up and basically say this place is pretty empty except for two guys on the first floor who look pretty shady.
All right. Well, let's see if we can't get you into either the server room or to just the Archbishop's office where you could hack in from there. Either one would be acceptable.
First, we need to turn security off. You can come down and we can go full aggro, or I can try to use mindfuckery.
I say, there is one way we could do it.
What?
So Roland's going to go over to one of the security cameras,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to pull out the cable and leave it in just a little bit. So essentially, and I do have technology skills, so I do know how to do that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So that'll get one of them to come up to where I am. Then you can take out the other one.
Got it.
Roland's done this before.
All right. It works exactly as you propose. Genevieve, I assume you made it out of the elevator proper?
Yeah, I'm in the crawl space above the second floor.
Right, okay. So you hear the elevator go up past you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it goes up past you, and then it comes back down, and then it goes up again. Roland, what floor were you on again? The camera start on the fourth floor.
Fourth floor, then.
Yeah. And then back up to the fourth floor.
Okay. Roland, more coming.
All right.
So, Roland first sees the two men that I described in the shirts and slacks and ties. They get off the elevator.
Okay. They both went.
Mm-hmm. And, well, not the rent-a-cops. Not the rent-a-cops.
The people who just showed up later.
The two new people. And make their way down the hall, and they don't notice you. And a minute later, the rent-a-cop comes up.
All right. So, Jenny, does the security offices alone that is got only one dude in it now?
Okay. So Jenny's going to do her same thing of trying to peer down and through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any security cameras pointed towards where the last guard is?
Toward that desk. No.
Or are there any security cameras around where, like, she would have to worry about them if she goes from the elevator to the desk?
Yes. There's one pointing basically at the elevator.
From being in the crawl space, is there a place she can drop down from inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just going to full on, like, drop down on top of the dude and knock him the fuck out.
How are you going to knock him out? Just, like, try to land there and blow to the head?
Land there, feed on him to disorient him, and then knock his head against something that heads shouldn't be knocked against.
All right. Let's give me a Dex plus Brawl roll. Difficulty
Sure.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Difficulty 8, but you get an 2 extra dice for this being a surprise.
Okay. And do I add my potence to this?
Yes.
Celerity.
Wait, no, sorry,
That-
celerity.
Yeah.
Celerity. Well, they're the same thing. Great. Only 3 successes, actually.
Okay, but that's
Which I say because I rolled 9 dice.
but that is plenty for you to break down through the particle board ceiling,
hmm
land next to him, and as he is turning, you sort of leap onto him on the chair, sink your teeth into his neck.
hmm
He goes limp, and you can hear him kind of go, "Oh." And then as you
Yeah.
pull away, knock his head against the desk.
Great.
Roland, your rent-a-cop comes off the elevator. What do you do?
All right, where are the two dudes in suits?
They went down the hall, and you could hear them unlock an office door and go in.
All right, I'm gonna go and ambush my sleeper cop or my rent-a-cop first. I'm gonna put him in a sleeper.
Dexterity plus Brawl, difficulty 7.
7 successes.
All right.
Christ.
I think
So-
I actually didn't roll enough dice, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what you're built for.
It takes an appropriate. It takes about a minute.
All right,
But you execute a perfect sleeper hold from stealth.
all right. I will take a point of blood, and then I'm
Mhm.
gonna go and put it. I'm gonna put him in a locker somewhere.
In a locker somewhere.
Well, I mean, you. Oh no, that's the 5th floor. That's all storage space.
Yeah.
I'm actually just gonna take him over to the fire escape stairs. And I'm just gonna put him there.
Yeah. There is, in fact, a window on this lobby area that has a, fire escape access.
Yep.
So,
As quickly as I can, I'm going to try to hit power on the camera system.
yep. It is not hard to find. You also find a directory
Oh, perfect.
because this is a receptionist desk.
Ah. Okay, wait. So actually, before I hit power, I'm going to turn off any recording
Mm-hmm.
that's going on. And then look at the cameras.
Mm-hmm. So you are able to see Roland's perfectly executed sleeper hold.
I assume after I turned off the recording.
Yes.
Okay, good.
There'll be time here in
Yeah.
this moment. So you turn off the cameras. Or, sorry, you turn off the recording. The other guard is knocked out. Your guard is knocked out, but not necessarily secured.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm looking for a server room, and I'm looking for I will look through the directory and the cameras. I want to see what the 2 suits are up to, and if I can find a server room.
So you cannot find the suits.
Okay.
The server room is, in fact, on the 4th floor.
Okay.
And you also give me a perception plus investigation roll.
Sure. Perception plus investigation difficulty
7.
7. 3 successes.
Yeah, so you also find the sticky note under the keyboard with the access code for the server room.
Beautiful. All right, I will. I don't know why I keep doing this when I have a phone next to me that I can just. Yeah. So, cameras are. Recording is off. Don't know where the suits are. Server room is 4th floor, whatever door on the whatever side. Code, whatever. Code 1234. Or wait, no,
Combination I
it's
have in my
fucking
luggage.
No, wait, it's fucking it's the Catholic Church code 0316. John 3:16.
Yeah, John. Yeah,
Yeah.
J0HN.
Yeah, exactly. That's...
All right, Anais, head down to the server room. I'll keep an eye on these suits.
Just head down. Do you mean astral project or like actual physically head down?
I don't think you can hack if you astrally project.
That is accurate, unless you have
like
certain dots on your sheet.
Unless I have what?
Certain dots on your sheet.
What certain dots?
You don't.
A lot of aspects and a lot of aspects to do possession.
Cyberkinesis.
Fine.
Cyberkinesis.
Way of the machine.
Like
I was thinking possession.
So you are able to physically make your way to the server room and get in. And I just need an intelligence plus computers roll. Actually, no, wits plus computers roll. Difficulty 8.
Wits. Okay, and the computers. Where is it? Okay. Difficulty 8. She basically got so tired from astral projection and they're all failed.
Did you get any ones?
No.
Did you get any ones?
Did I get any ones? No.
Okay.
Is that the yield?
No, I'm sorry. So yeah. So did any dice yield a 1? Okay.
The lowest is 3.
Great. Perfect. So what this means is that there is a terminal that is basically an admin terminal for working with the servers kind of directly. And you are not able to find anything that looks like the information that would lead to perhaps call them a coven of witch hunters, except for the fact that you find the sparkly pyre that paid for your boba tea. No, you find basically the receipt for the cell phone plan that paid for the hunters' phones.
All right. Are these suits doing anything? Roland's tailing them.
Tailing them? So they have gone into an office, and you haven't seen them for several minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to go and creep up and see if I can see what they're doing.
Stealth. Sorry, dexterity plus stealth. 6.
All right.
Actually, no, difficulty 5.
Diff 5. Wow, that's another 7.
Okay. You are able to sneak over to the office, open the door silently, and peek in. And they and you see that one of them, from where you are, you see that one of them is sitting on the edge of the desk facing the wall, so like the back edge of the desk, not the front edge facing you. Sitting there, holding onto the edge real tight, going, "Oh God, oh God, oh God."
I'm going to go and snap a pic of this and send it to my friendzos.
Okay.
Is this new? Is this new Catholicism?
I'm gonna text back. What room is that?
Post Vatican II. Crap.
Jesus. What room number is that?
Fourth floor. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Office 406 or whatever.
And actually, checking the room, it actually says Archbishop Damien Allard.
Oh, good.
Blackmail questioning? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm happy to live and let live, but
If it's the Archbishop, he'll know a lot more about what went down with the hunters.
yeah, I know. If you want me to take out that guy and hogtie him, I'm more than happy to do so.
The
Haven't hogtied an archbishop in a while.
it's been a while. The man being pleasured gets turned around.
Okay.
And so now he's leaning over the desk. And the man who is pleasuring him stands and gets to work on doing his pants. And the one leaning over the desk has a chance to see you, but frankly, he's a little distracted.
Yep.
And doesn't.
All right. Well, clearly the one behind is the one to take out first because the other one's looking ahead.
I'm just gonna
I mean, if he's giving him a reach around, I mean, we're gonna have to make sure.
No.
That
He's
is not
bending
a
him over a
reach
desk.
No.
Yeah, he's bending him over the desk. They were looking in the same direction.
They're looking in the same direction. But also, I'm going to point out that both of these men look awfully young to be archbishops.
Yeah, I didn't think they were.
Okay, so I mean, if you want to, do you want to correct that or? Because Jenny doesn't know.
No. So yeah, they're not. Yeah, it's not. This isn't an archbishop. This is just his office where we would probably find correspondence.
Oh, then fuck it. Get out of there.
Get out of there. I can just go and get. I can go and get into his hard drive from here. I can get his computer from here.
Oh, that's a great point.
All right. Yep. I am going to be. Let me see. Yep. I'm going to go and. I think I'm going to go and take them out. Yeah, I'm going to take them out.
How so?
I've still got my. I still have my cold iron club. That'll be fun. I'm going to go and I'm going to slip it over his neck and choke him out with it.
Okay, so
I'm going to spend a point of blood for celerity because I really make sure I take these guys out in one hit.
So with that, you get a bunch of extra actions. You are able to zip into the room faster than a human can reasonably understand.
Mm-hmm. Choke him, smack their heads together. Yeah, and then smack his head against the other one.
Mm-hmm. Let's just make this. Give me a strength plus potence roll. Knock him out.
Strength plus potence.
Yeah, difficulty 6.
While this is going on, Jenny's going to take this opportunity to secure her security guard. By the way.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I got.
So Jenny's guard is secured.
Yeah.
The two young men are knocked the fuck out.
Good. All right, I'm gonna take a point of blood from both of them as well. I'm down a bunch. I mean, I need to heal up. All right, and then I'm gonna go and steal something shiny, and then tell Anais to get up here. I'm also gonna ransack this room to see if I can find a password. Like if he's got it written down in his day planner or in the margins of the thing that says, the thing that says that you need to have 2 capital letters and 2 lowercase letters. if he can't remember it,
yeah,
because he's an archbishop and he might be pretty old.
Yeah, he does have a computer.
Okay.
You do not.
I didn't think I would. Anais is gonna have to hack it. Anais is gonna have to hack it.
Yeah. And
Anais, you need to do nerd stuff.
If I'm not tired again.
I mean,
Sure.
There's 2 more people here you could drink from if you wanted to.
Do I just do the same roll again?
Yeah, this is actually just going to be intelligence plus computers difficulty 6.
Okay. Let me check my intelligence again. Intelligence plus.
But yeah, I'm also stealing something
Weird.
shiny for specifically
All
it
right.
needs to be shiny.
Shiny.
All right. Come on. We need a hack. Let's hack. Let's hack. 4 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
So in terms of shiny, there is a sterling silver cross on
Nice.
A bookshelf.
If it's something that's not specifically religious, I would rather grab that instead.
Interesting. How about a plaque?
Yeah, no, as long as it's shiny. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Aww,
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, so there's a plaque. He got an award a while ago, a couple years ago.
Not anymore.
So, Anais, what you are able to find on this computer is that there are 2 hard drives. One of them is segregated.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yep.
I want.
So if you want, you can take it out.
I mean, you could also just download everything to a flash drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I get my little My Melody flash drive out. Stick it in there.
All right.
Anais probably has 6 around her neck.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let me take out my terabyte portable hard drive that I just happen to have in my purse because I do. You get the info dumped. Roland, while you're hanging out, also please roll for me. Intelligence plus investigation. Difficulty 6.
Two.
Okay. So he doesn't have a day planner here, but he does have a blotter.
Oh, good. All right.
A desk blotter with a calendar on it.
Yeah.
And
anything on the date that our haven was ransacked?
the day before, there's a note, guests at residence.
Oh, okay. That's great. Click. Make sure to get documented. Anything else? Just guests at residence, 9 p.m. or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the residence?
Where is the residence? Yeah, with your second success, you are able to find in just like a financials, like a folder of monthly financial reports, bills for a residence that the Archdiocese maintains for hosting guests.
Excellent.
Like
this might
visiting clergy for ecumenical councils or stuff like that.
All right. Looks good. Looks like we've got our next target. This is probably where the hunters were. Anais, did you find anything concrete yet, or did you just download everything?
I found some interesting stuff. Some files were segregated. And she basically just hands the little My Melody flash drive over to him.
No. Well, I can't do anything with this unless you want me to eat it.
Just imagining the scene from Zoolander.
Wait, does Roland say
With Roland, the files are in the computer?
Wait, so is Roland like that boomer generation who like doesn't have like at least the modern sort of technology where he can like put something in his flash drive? Can't hear
He's
you,
like
Marie.
80 million years old. He's like 80 years old.
Yeah. You do understand, Roland was born in 1915, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, he was in the
No.
IRA.
We need like a vampire like generation category.
Roland was in the IRA back when there was an Irish Free State.
Yeah.
Back
Like-
in But no, I mean, no, he's mostly just joking. He's like, all right, go and see if you can't search the files on this, see if you can't get any correspondence with the hunters. Here is some, I'm giving her all, I'm showing her the address, and if there's anything specific that thing is specifically referenced as, for her to do a keyword search on the files in question.
Yeah.
Great.
What NIS is able to find in terms of files from the segregated server or a segregated hard drive. How would this work? I'm trying to think. This is slightly outside of my plan. How would this work? She is able to find yes, this guy is able to use computers, but not very good about security. So she is able to find basically copies of emails that have been saved separately, so they weren't lost forever when he deleted them. That reference guests always with a capital G, or the English equivalent thereof. And within the past week, there's been specific correspondence with a Bishop Archibald Richelieu, who is apparently based in Saint Aloy, the big cathedral in the old quarter of Bordeaux, about a member of his parish that has apparently developed miraculous powers, and he is looking for guidance. And Archbishop Allard has assured him, Bishop Richelieu, that such guidance is available and support for this woman. They set up a meeting, coffee. Then just a few days ago, there is reference to having made arrangements for some stewards for this young woman coming to town, who will be able to guide her through using her gifts in the service of God.
Fucking mages.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. I've met Catholic mages and Catholic hunters who have powers that are like mages. Also, watch out for any of them that are naked.
Hate that.
Yeah, because they can set themselves on fire, but they can't set. That doesn't protect their clothing. So if they're naked or they're wearing like something like a workout clothes that goes up really quickly and won't interfere, yeah, you gotta be very careful about that.
Yikes.
It's really fun to fight a bunch of naked nuns.
God.
That set themselves on fire.
Messages for the ages.
So
you say it like it's never happened.
I'm not, you get on me sometimes for my Catholic jokes, so I'm just not going to comment on that one.
Rule 34. I don't know. So you have a copy of the segregated hard drive. You have an idea what was on it. You have an address for the residence for guests.
And they probably will still have their battle plans and everything like that. I mean, some of them were missing, but they probably haven't destroyed everything. They probably didn't think that anything happened. But so I say that's our next stop.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna let Marie know that we found some good stuff if she wants to drop by.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's a good time to merge the party.
Yeah, and Doctor is.
And I think
unless there's something specific he can do for her, I have to let her go.
Yeah. What did you find? She texts him. What did you find?
It's like, well, we think we found where the hunters were actually staying when they were here. We found some. We've got a segregated hard drive. Obviously, it's going to take a while for Anais to go through all that, and some other good stuff. But the big thing is right now, actionally speaking, we're going to go and see if we can't hit where their little bivouac was while they were here. Chances are good they might have some correspondence there.
All right. Well, should I tell Doctor about it? We might be able to get some backup.
No. Keep this in-house right now.
All right.
But I mean, if we have some good stuff, it's better to actually give him something that's juicy rather than there could be something juicy.
Well, I already gave him one little juicy thing. Nothing that he would have.
Then he's already sated for now.
Vampires never lasts.
Never. All right. I look over at Doctor. I'm like, we may have a development. I will be in touch with you again soon. Thank you.
Well, please allow me to escort you out. And he actually takes you out the other door, down other tunnels.
Is he going to try anything with me? Do I sense anything from him?
No.
Okay, good.
He puts you in a service elevator. He says, take the hallway. And then he hits a floor number. He says, take the hallway to the double doors at the end. From there, you should be able to find your own way out.
Thank you.
Nosferatu, outsiders got to stick together. We're outsiders.
Mm.
All right. Well, hopefully this will get us something, because I also want to make sure we can get in touch with Theodore so that he knows that not to go on the east side, that there's the Sabbat, unless Suzanne is spoiling for a fight. But even so, that would just be reckless. If we're going to go and hit the Sabbat on the East Bank, it needs to be coordinated.
Eva says, yeah, I'm all over that. I assume you're all on your way now. And
Yep.
Before leaving, Jenny made sure to turn, once the other two were out of the building, Jenny turned the recording back on and basically like retraced her steps through to set everything to the way it was beforehand. And plant the body of the guard that Roland knocked out near the Archbishop's office. So the recording will catch the two guards knocked out and then the two guys leaving the Archbishop's office, so it'll look like they're the ones who.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was going to put him right outside the door. Like they interrupted him and then just knocked him out.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So that is how you leave things?
That's how things are left, yeah.
Great. Eva says, so those two guys that went in, I mean, they weren't too much trouble, right?
No, they were fine. Here, got this for you.
Ooh, shiny. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh.
I know the rules.
Oh.
I just thought of Rickrolled.
Okay. Yeah, we can be okay. Yeah.
Jenny takes mental note of this.
The things you know when you've actually had to deal with a lot of were creatures. By the way, don't go to Africa unless you want to fight 6-foot-tall lions.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, and they're...
Oh, sorry, no, they're not 6 feet tall. They're like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, by the time they hit, Krynos,
Yeah.
Larger than life. So, you are able to all meet up. What is the actual next step?
We're gonna go check out that residence.
Yeah.
It is. Let's see. Yeah, it is a row house. In a fairly nice-ish, new-ish development, west side of town.
All right. Do there appear to be any exterior guards, exterior security?
No. There's a woman walking a dog. That's it. She looks like she's in her pajamas.
Okay, so
Just
proper
walking by.
infiltration, all the usual stuff, casing the joint, etc., etc.
Mhm. The let's see, how does this work? So this block has a shared parking lot in the middle of it,
Mm-hmm.
and the row houses all have like kind of deep, narrow yards backing onto the lot with like a chain link fence separating them.
Mhm.
Dog isn't happy to see you, but she pulls him along, apologizes.
Must be my cologne. Don't worry about it.
And so there's no real security that you can see. Like, I'm not even going to fake asking for a roll.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't break in. Preferably from, you said it was a chain link fence, preferably from a non-street visible point if it's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Back door.
Yeah,
all the way.
I'll do my usual thing. Do I need to make a roll, or is it an easy lock to just pop open?
So the fence is not an issue for you at all. Are you trying to get inside the house and
Yeah,
shut that
inside
back
the
door?
house. Yeah.
We're going to say it's a pretty easy lock.
Okay. Is there security?
Give me a perception plus larceny roll.
Diff?
7.
All
3
right.
successes.
Okay. You are able to stop from opening the door all the way just in time.
Okay.
There is a noisemaker attached to it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Old fashioned. All right.
No, it's not, at least it's not a tripwire with a shotgun.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
looks like
Do I-
the it's set up on the deadbolt, so
Mhm.
that if you open the door, from the outside, it'll pull the string on the noisemaker and go pop.
So Jenny like starts to open and then closes it quickly. It's like, damn, analog. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me find another way in. And window.
Roland isn't going to bother finding another way in. He's actually going to take it and then disassemble the tripwire so that it doesn't pull the noisemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Can we reach it to do that?
That would be difficult. You can try. It's a dexterity plus larceny difficulty.
Let's not risk it.
I
Let's not risk
can.
it. They're not going to have alarms on the windows, and that
I think they will
Well,
have alarms on the windows.
they might have old school traps on the windows. Okay, so wait. It's you said dexterity plus larceny.
Wait. Couldn't we just look to see? Can't we find out somehow?
What?
Can't we find out somehow where their traps are?
We
Yeah.
just
So
found them.
actually, with 2 people making that perception roll, I'll tell you that there seems to be standard electronic security, like ADT basically on the windows.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, let me make that roll for dexterity plus larceny. You said.
Yep.
I say, how many dice do you have?
I have 8 dice.
All right, let me do it.
Okay.
I have 9.
Well, if they ever have any biometric scanners, I might be able to help with that.
That would be fun.
That
Yeah,
would be a
that'd be
lot.
fun.
That would be a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
have a heart. Well, I gotta roll 2 dice because of my 10s again.
Oh no, those just count double.
Oh, they just count double. Okay, then 7 successes.
Okay. So
That's my lucky number this night.
yeah, disarming the little noisemaker is not an issue for you.
And then Jenny rushes in and takes care of the regular security system.
Mhm.
Wow.
And Maria will turn and goes, does anybody else feel like this is a little too easy?
Probably.
Sorry, I'm only laughing because watching two like preternaturally talented thieves break into these highly secure places.
Yeah.
You're like, is this too easy? Yeah, we're really good at our job.
No,
You
you don't
are.
understand. Yeah, but so hunters are supposed to be too, and they deal with preternaturally gifted people all the time and kill them
Yeah.
a lot.
No,
That's
I
what
have
I'm saying.
I have a feeling that the actual real meat is going to either be on the top floor or in the basement.
And so
Probably
this,
in the basement because there's no windows. So they can't see if there's actually stuff. They don't keep the masquerade the same way we do, but they still try to keep everything on lock.
they so this door opens into the kitchen,
Okay.
and there is electronic security panel here that you're able to disarm very easily. But that's when someone rounds the corner with an empty beer bottle, and he sees Roland and Genevieve at least, and he's medium height, maybe plays basketball on the weekends, spiky brown hair, and he pulls a gun
Oh shit.
and
That's
says,
initiative.
"Who the fuck are you?"
Well, that's
Can
initiative.
I sneak up on him?
I think we're at
We
initiative
will
now.
try to let you sneak up on it.
All right, what should I roll?
It's a 1 die. Add your dexterity and wits to it.
Okay, let's look up. Dexterity with 6, 7 die.
I'm at 17.
And what's the
Oh, are we-
Initiative. Dex plus celerity plus wits.
$13, I think. Yeah.
19 for me.
Nice. Nice.
Because I don't have celerity, so.
You still had a good roll
Yeah.
if you had 13.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know.
Anais, for the sake of it, what's yours?
What was my what?
Dex plus
Initiative.
wits.
Dexterity?
Wits.
Oh, Dex plus wits. Okay.
Yeah. Dex plus wits plus any celerity if you have it.
All right.
I only rolled a 6. Lame.
I rolled a 7.
Four.
You have 6 decks? Or 6 decks?
No,
plus
I
wits.
have-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
6 decks plus wits, yeah.
No, I have 5. I have 3 decks and 3 wits.
What's the
so-
difficulty?
There is
So
no
you just
difficulty.
roll 1 die, and then we're going to add your dexterity and wits to it as a static value.
Yeah, and your
Okay, so
celerity.
that's
you roll.
10. That's
Right.
10 if I add celerity.
Okay.
Shouldn't it just be Anais and myself who are sneaking up on him since he's seen Genevieve and Roland?
Well, that is an option. As it is, Genevieve goes first. So, guy pulls a gun. It's this big, kind of clunky looking revolver thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I'm gonna try to duck in and disarm him.
Okay. Give me a interesting. Dex plus. Dex plus brawl. Yeah.
Dex plus brawl. Okay.
Your
Plus celerity, right?
yeah, plus celerity.
But not potence.
Accurate.
Got it. And
Difficulty. Interesting. Opposed roll difficulty 7.
Okay. 2 successes. Shit.
He is able to hold on to the gun.
Can I, at the very least, get the gun not pointed at Roland?
Yes, he is going to have a
Okay.
hard time using it this round,
Got it.
but he's able to hold on to it. Roland, what do you do?
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Roland doesn't know that joke. Please don't use that. Come on, stay in character.
No, Roland is going to grab him and choke him.
Okay.
Because it's really hard to shoot a gun when you have no air.
Yeah, this is accurate.
And also, when you're being choked, you tend to look upwards. So.
Yeah. I need to find a better way to conduct this, but Dex plus Brawl. Difficulty, I think 7 to start a grapple. Oh, 6, sorry.
Oh dear.
Hmm?
9 successes. Actually, I don't know. Would precise count as that?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, yeah, 9 successes.
So.
Jesus.
Yeah,
He's
no,
dead.
I just copy pasted that roll into the chat. Look at that.
That is an amazing roll. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very
unnecessary.
Entirely unnecessary. So if you were really just trying to choke him, that then is his sorry. So strength plus potence plus net successes. Oh wait, sorry. We're doing things slightly differently. So 9 successes on the attack roll basically.
Yes.
Is
and he gets to dodge.
Yeah. So that's net successes of 7.
All right.
So strength plus potence plus 7 minus 3.
All right. So
that is your damage.
All right. That would be 10. All right. 6. I mean, diff 6, right?
Yeah, difficulty 6. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's half. That's normal. That's a normal roll. And was that more damage than his stamina?
Yeah, it was.
Oh boy, he has to check to make sure he's not knocked out.
Yeah, he's out. So Roland runs up to choke him, and sort of in doing so is also able to slam him against a wall. And just the whole thing is way too much trauma and shock, and he is passed out.
All right. We need to find a place for him. Also take his gun.
I do that.
You want me to put him in the wall?
I take the gun and I pop the chamber open, or is that a chamber? Yeah, the revolver thing.
Yeah, roller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they regular bullets?
No.
Of course not.
No.
No, they look almost more like shotgun shells.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Except they have like really wide slugs in them.
Mm-hmm.
This is a judge. Looks like. Is it a judge?
A judge? I'm sorry.
The Taurus judge is a pistol that shoots shotgun rounds.
Oh no, it is not.
Oh, okay. So it's actually a home crafted thing.
It is definitely a custom job.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
actually
nice.
It looks like something you've seen before.
Oh, really? Where?
You got similar configuration firearms off of those ghouls that you fought in Toulouse.
Oh,
interesting.
They are different.
They're different.
Different production.
Huh. Well, it looks like we have some questions to ask those guys. Maybe about who supplies them. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was just one arms manufacturer for everybody that goes bump in the night in France?
That would be Beretta. No,
it's an arms cartel. It's that guy.
You hear Jenny mumble something about the U.S. of the underworld, and she keeps it using to the house.
All right. Anyway, let's. You don't need to put him in the wall. Actually, are there bushes outside?
There are.
All right, put him under the bushes.
That's boring, but okay, fine.
Well,
no, I can just have the earth suck him down. I'll do that.
You could also.
I'll put him in the ground.
Marie Suzette is leaving out the back door to do just that with him. Everyone, please roll me perception plus alertness, difficulty 8.
Uh-oh. This is where the scary comes.
I feel like
Does heightened senses help?
Yes, that would reduce your difficulty by your aspects.
Nice.
I got 4.
Okay.
One.
I say you have like aspects 5. Literally every dice roll is like a diff 2 or diff 3 for Anais.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's our oracle.
That is her job. And actually,
1 success.
okay. So only Anais is able to turn and hear someone in the hallway, and they're good at what they're doing. Someone is crouched there in the little hallway leading back toward the kitchen, and they toss something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And I need
Anais, throw it back.
Oh my god.
Grenade hot potato.
I have a grenade on.
Celerity. No.
It's a
They
go.
just tossed a grenade.
They just
You
tossed
need to
it.
grab
toss
it and
something
toss it
into
back.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, can I just do that, or can I like go full like Magneto? And just
Something's about to happen.
You can't control
Let's-
metal. No.
Okay, so let's do it this way. I will give you, if you spend a point of blood, I'll let you take a dexterity plus athletics roll. Difficulty 8.
Okay. Just 30 plus what?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Plus what?
8.
Like, sorry, it glitched out. Dexterity. Ooh. Where is my? I have no. Okay.
It's under talents.
Yeah, I found it. I'm just laughing at how small it is. What was the difficulty?
8.
Okay. Anais is living on a prayer. She's praying to
We're
Cain.
halfway there. Oh.
You can also spend a willpower.
2 successes.
Nice.
2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So you are able to pick it up and toss it back. So, Marie Suzette is going to be fine. Anais, you're looking right at it though.
Uh-oh.
So, Anais, I need you to make a courage roll, difficulty 8. And Roland and Genevieve, your difficulty is 6.
Okay.
Difficulty 8 for what?
What is the roll?
Courage.
Courage.
All right. Let's
Okay.
all pray to Cain. Let's all pray to Cain right
yeah.
now. Our ancestor. I'm trying to find.
I got
Cain.
one which was a 10. I don't know if that matters.
Marie, you don't need
That's
to worry
awesome.
about it because you're outside.
Yeah.
I'm trying
You
to.
were far enough away from
Also,
it. That
Wendy,
it's
you're muted.
startling, but you don't need to make a courage roll. I'm sorry?
Where
I
is
told Wendy
courage?
she was muted. It's on the bottom. It's under virtues.
Oh. Okay. What was the difficulty again?
8 for you.
Okay, I'm praying to our ancestor Cain for me to succeed. And I did one success.
Okay. So it goes pop, and there is a flash of light, yellowish light. It looks an awful lot like sunlight. So there's this burst of sunlight. Your beasts all go run, but not all. You are all able to hold your ground. It was not actually sunlight. You are not hurt.
Okay.
Phew. That's
So that's what happened. Jean-Pierre, what do you want to do? We're just going to keep the same initiative.
Okay. Jenny is going to bum rush wherever it just came from and try to tackle whoever just threw it.
Okay. So she runs down the hall into, and it's really just this little pass-through corridor. And you don't actually, okay. So yeah, you bum rush the person who threw it, who's now standing, and you can see through the after images of that intense light is leveling an SMG at you. And
Oh,
wearing
fuck no.
sunglasses. What do you want to do to this person?
Whilst getting out of the immediate path of the SMG, like, just put a shoulder into their sternum and knock them to the ground.
Great. Dex plus Brawl.
Plus celerity?
Yes.
Great.
He's a non-issue now. 6.
6.
Actually, you just got sunbombed. 7.
Okay. Great. Well, I'll keep that roll and just calculate accordingly. All right. Can I, in the process, do a very cool, like, wall run, like, try to do it acrobatically, so to speak, so then I'm not just using brute force, but kind of feline gracing it. Oh, that's what Jenny would do anyway. Like, she's not going to use brute force. She's going to use her maneuverability.
That is within the character. So yes.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, I got 5 successes.
Okay. That's 3 threshold. So are you just trying to like knock the wind out of them, or are you trying to hold them?
I'm trying to, drop them to the ground and pin them.
Okay.
Well, not like a full-on, like, proper pin, but just get on top of them and...
Sure. What is your strength and potence plus 3?
Strength plus potence plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7.
They are able to keep their feet.
Damn it.
But I'll still give you a damage roll.
Okay.
So strength plus potence.
Strength plus potence. Difficulty.
6.
1 success.
Okay. So you knock them back, like all the way almost up to the front door, and they're like skittering back, but they stay up. And let me just let's just do it that way. Roland. Genevieve just ran down that hallway after whoever threw that sun bomb at you. What do you do?
I want to follow, see if she's okay.
That movement is not going to take you. Not going to take the whole action. You can see that there is a. So the hall comes that way, and there first there's sort of an entryway into a dining room, and then past a little wall that comes out of the side, there's a living room. Genevieve has knocked the person with the SMG and the sunglasses back in, kind of into the entryway in the living room. And out of the living room is coming a big guy with a sword.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, I'm going to... is he trying to bring it down on Jenny?
He's going to be, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to intercept with my... well, I said at the time I had the Cold Iron Club, so I'll even use the Cold Iron Club. Intercept with the Cold Iron Club. I'm going to spend a point of blood, and I'm going to use my first action as a defensive action to parry the blow that's going after Jenny.
Okay. So when it comes to his action, we'll have you roll that. Marie, what do you do?
Okay.
Sunbomb
I
just
saw
went off
this.
behind you.
I know. I'm running the fuck in there, and I've got my claws out. Okay. I like literally, because I want to know what the fuck is going on, and I really want to kill these motherfuckers. So yeah, I'm gonna run in after them. And I've got my claws out, and I'm looking around. What do I see?
So you're able to see Roland running to converge with this big guy. It's going to bring a sword down.
Okay.
Genevieve?
He's gonna bring the big guy or Roland.
Roland is intercepting the big guy with the sword.
Okay.
The big guy with the
I'm
sword is going to
I'm-
be aiming for Genevieve.
Okay. He's focused on Genevieve.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna run at him too, and I'm gonna pounce on him.
Okay. When you say pounce on him, what are you trying to achieve? Just clawing at him and ripping him up?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I want to scoop out his eyeballs.
So eye gouge.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
great. That is...
Dexterity plus.
Well, that's
maybe
Dex.
Yeah, that's Dex plus Brawl.
Yeah, see, that's Dex plus Brawl, but here's the thing. Spend a point... So it's going to be difficulty 8 to actually hit the eyes.
Okay.
If you spend a point of blood, you'll also be able to add your medicine to the damage.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
Because that's
Bone
flesh
fingers.
crafting.
Bone fingers.
Yeah, I got a success.
Okay.
And I will be spending that point of blood.
So, Marie runs up, takes a swipe at his eyes, and hits. He doesn't get his stamina to soak because you're using flesh crafting. So, strength plus 1. Roll for damage. Difficulty.
right.
Also, it's
Okay,
his
yeah,
eye,
close to
so he
six.
doesn't have
Yeah.
armor.
Jim, I couldn't hear what he was saying because you were talking.
Sorry.
What was it?
Strength
Yeah.
plus 1 for damage. Difficulty 6.
Thank you. You said difficulty 6?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For a second I was like confused. I was like, why was it saying 8? And that was a failure. Okay, so I got 2 successes.
That's enough to take his eye out.
Yay! Wait, didn't get to take both of his eyes out? That's what I wanted to do. Damn it. Oh well.
Not with 1 success.
I was
but
hoping-
also,
I was hoping to jump on his back and like scoop him out, you know?
He was facing us.
yeah.
Oh. All right, well,
So,
I got his eye
He is
out.
also minus 1 eye. And that's going to be a problem for him.
Yay!
Now, though,
Can I
he
keep his eye though? Can I keep his eye? Like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, I'm gonna put it inside my hand
Tuck it away for later.
and keep it inside me just for safekeeping for now, because I might need some extra eyeballs.
Hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't break it with your claws.
No,
Well,
I don't. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm surgical. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
With that said, he is now going with much more difficulty to try to bring the hammer down on Genevieve. Roland gets to also make a Dex plus melee roll. No celerity because you're using extra actions.
At +1 diff because of the sun bomb.
Yes. Okay. You are able to knock the sword out of the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Genevieve hears the big clang of a bar of iron intercepting a sword right over her head.
Meep.
Yep. Anais, what do you do?
What can I do? I'm trying to think of the top of my head. Can I just do my woo stuff again? She likes doing that.
I'm sorry, what?
So my woo stuff again. Astral project, or can I get inside their head? Can I do that?
Ooh, telepathy.
Can I?
Ooh. Whose head do you want to try to get into?
She'll go for the big one. She has nothing to lose.
Okay.
Let's see.
Actually, let me look that up. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I will. You can already slap at the end of this guy, which is perception plus subterfuge. Difficulty 8.
Okay, we're gonna have to pray to Cain again for this one. Let's dice roller. I'm praying to Lord Cain for me to get successes, all successes. One success.
Okay. You can ask me one question about what he's thinking.
What should I ask? Audience, what should I ask?
Yeah.
I'm taking suggestions.
How? I guess.
Mind rape him.
Oh,
so
okay.
God, no.
So you could just get as much information as you can about the hunters. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Man.
I'll do that.
What is one thing you want to know about them?
I think it's important to know how many there are.
Who sent them? Who gave them
Oh.
information?
Yeah. Who sent the orders specifically to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got them got them to burn down my house?
Okay. Yeah, I'll just
Our
ask.
house, technically. Our house in the middle of the street. Yeah, they burnt down our house. Find out who
Bishop
told them to do
Richelieu.
Interesting.
To put that name in a little bit more context for this thought, the information about where to find that chateau and that it was a nest came from Bishop Richelieu, as far as this guy knows.
Okay.
Wait, Bishop Richelieu?
Mm-hmm.
Question, would Marie know that name by any chance?
I can't think why.
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping.
We've known some stuff. We've got some stuff about it, but it will help narrow it down when we're actually going and tossing the files and archives to this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that segregated hard drive. I mean, that might have some stuff on there too. We'd have to check, but now that we know more of what we're looking for, it'll help. So, all right.
And one more action before Roland gets his celerity. Someone boom, 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 boom down the stairs. and over the railing opens fire.
Nice.
They're very indiscriminate, actually.
Interesting. I want to run or hide or whatever. I'm tired.
What's he firing?
I know that this is not really what they're called, but it is an assault rifle.
Okay. You idiot! You're using a long gun indoors. Use a shotgun. Yeah.
I just need to find. Tire ammunition clip. +2 difficulty. Great. So that's difficulty 8. All right.
Yeah. Fun time.
So the way that I am reading this with our passive defense rules, even though this is going to be very hard to dodge or defend against in any meaningful way, Marie gets hit.
Fuck. Where?
All over your body.
Oh. How much blood do I have to spend to heal myself?
Well, cannot do that reflexively. 7.
Okay, but in the future.
Let's figure that
Usually
out.
blood is a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
So for each hit, I don't even know how many
8.
hits I got.
And what is your stamina right now?
My stamina is 3.
Okay. You're going to like this.
What?
You take 1 level of bashing damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
Firearms,
Oh, good.
firearms do half damage against vampires unless they hit you in the head.
Yeah. And she was not being that careful.
Yeah.
Wait, what the heck? I'm trying to mark it down on my. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm going to mark it down. Okay, sorry. Even though my Adobe is up to date and everything and filled out, for some reason it is refusing to let me edit the thing. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this.
It's all good.
Can you mark it down for me? I'm sorry, I can't get this to work properly.
Yeah, that's fine. And Roland and Genevieve recognize this person.
Oh,
is
what
it
a
the
bitch.
nurse? That's the nurse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the nurse from the hospital who just unloaded on you and ostensibly her friends.
What a bitch.
So it's 9 o'clock. I don't know if we want to leave this here for the next season.
Next season.
I don't know. Do we want to get to the teaser and find out the revelation? If there is one, or if we were all just wasting our time?
I mean,
Yeah, Gabe, is there a revelation or isn't there?
revelation.
Do we find anything out?
I'm not.
Essentially, if we finish out this scene, is this going to be a good season ender? Essentially, is what we're asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Sorry. Yeah, if we finish it, I can get you to a good revelation quickly.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right,
Let's
then
do
let's
it.
finish it. Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right.
So, I'm going to put her at the bottom. Now Roland gets his actions,
Well, we've now
his
got
extra actions.
we've got one person that has entered the scene, so I'm going to charge her. I'm going to bash a noggin, and as I do so, and I'm going to say a careless word. I'm trying to remember the Bible verse. A careless word and a careless action, the Lord loveth not.
So you already kind of moved this around. So making the stairs up to her is going to be one of your actions, but then you can still absolutely bash her brains in.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I don't think precise counts here.
No.
All right. 6.
So you hit with a threshold of 4.
All right, that's 6 or 4.
And she has 4 soak.
All right, yep, and this is just bashing, so she's a human and still gets bashing soak.
Yep.
And how much damage is this club? This club is, okay, strength plus 2, so that would be 4, so 8 dice. 3. Actually, I do 4 because vicious does count for for 10s again.
I would give you that, yeah. For strength. Okay. Do you have any more celerity actions?
Nope.
Okay.
Not if I used that one
Yeah,
to get up the stairs.
It's an awkward space to try to move through.
All
So
good.
Jeff,
Yeah.
please roll me self-control difficulty 9.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought you were gonna say. One success.
Oh my god. You keep it together. Jean
Okay.
wants to feel her throat as her larynx
Oh yeah.
rips free of her body
Yeah, me too.
in your mouth. That's what Jean
Yeah.
wants.
I bet. Do I have a clear shot on her?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get the sense from having looked at the bullets that are in this fucking gun that if I fire them, they will A, do damage to a human, and B, not do damage to Roland by firing near him?
Yes. Just don't botch.
Got it.
All right.
If you botch, I'm going to have words.
I'm gonna shoot her in the goddamn head.
Dex plus celerity, unless you want extra actions.
No. Dex plus celerity plus firearms?
6.
Yeah.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
She should have a higher difficulty because I'm in the way.
Actually, no, because she is next to you on the stairs.
Oh, okay. I would have thought that she would have cover because she came down the stairs, so I would be in.
Oh, no, you know what?
Count
I'll
as
give it to you
cover.
difficulty 7 because the railing is in the way. She kind of has cover.
Yeah.
6 successes.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Spoiler alert, when I did my XP upgrading a few episodes ago, dumped a lot into fire.
Okay, so you hit with a threshold of 4. This thing has a damage of 5. So let me just do a little math here. So roll 5 dice, difficulty 6.
5 dice,
No,
difficulty
wait, I'm sorry.
6.
No, apologies. 9 dice, difficulty 6.
9 dice, difficulty 6. Oh my fucking god.
What? You didn't get 9 all successes, did you?
Did 10s don't count double, right?
They do not.
Then 8 successes.
Okay,
She's not. She's past tense.
so where do you hit her?
This is an ex person.
Which part of her body is facing me?
Probably easiest to see her shoulders and or head.
Okay. But which side of her head?
If there's one side that's facing you better, it's her right.
Her right side? Okay, so then just right in her temple.
Well, it goes in. Head literally explodes.
Nice.
Like, not just head burst, like there is the sound of combustion, like a firecracker.
Oh shit.
There is smoke. There's a flash, like a flare.
Oh. Yeah.
He's doing
Fuck
that
her.
because he doesn't have a grapefruit.
Roland, what would you like to do? You just saw someone's head explode in front of you. It
Well,
wasn't somebody you liked much,
Jenny,
so it probably
Jenny's
doesn't
standing
bother
right
you.
nearby with a smoking gun.
well, there's still that guy that you bum rushed in the original.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we need to have at least one guy alive to probably interrogate, so I'm going to bash a noggin.
You want
I'm
to
gonna go
just
with
jump
you.
over the railing and go for it?
I mean, at this point, this railing is just silly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend celerity. I'm just gonna bash a noggin.
Mhm.
And the guy's on the ground, so it's probably not gonna be very hard.
No, it's really not. Difficulty. Difficulty 4. Let's be real here.
7.
You hit with a threshold of 5.
Okay.
Give this person some chance of surviving.
Yep. All right. So what's his soak?
3.
Okay. So 10 dice.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4.
4. Okay. 9 dice. 5. Actually, 6 because 110 again. Clonk.
Unconscious.
All right. Well, there we
Not
go.
dead, but definitely unconscious.
Well, he'll be able to talk, assuming he doesn't have brain damage.
I'll make sure he talks.
Take care of your business first.
Marie, what do you do?
you still
I'm
have
healing myself.
You still have your
I'm
guy.
healing.
Okay.
Oh, I do? I have a guy?
You only took out his eye. He's still up.
He's still up? Then, yeah, I'm going to try and take out his other fucking eye.
Okay. Yeah. Difficulty 8, I think I said. Dex plus
8?
4.
Really? Well, I can't go down a bit?
Oh, wait,
compared to what it says?
sorry. It would be easier.
Yeah.
Because he's missing an eye.
Yes.
Um,
I was going to say, that seems really high.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to you. That's really painful. Difficulty 6.
All right, thank you. I was a little annoyed there, I'm not going to lie. 3 successes.
Okay, so
I'm taking both his eyeballs, dude. Like,
do you want to spend a point of blood to get your medicine in damage dice?
oh, I'd love that. Yeah.
Okay, so strength plus medicine plus 2. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right. So that's going to be 8 dice. Yeah, that's me 8. And it comes with 4 successes.
And I am changing that note to -2 eyes.
Damn.
And I want his eyeballs inside me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not-
No, that's
That's
yep.
a thing.
I put him in. No,
People
they go
do
in my
kinky
hands,
shit.
and they're traveling down my arms, and I store shit. You know, that's what she does. She stores bits of flesh for
Flesh
herself.
pockets.
Yeah. No, it's just
That's
what
actually
she does.
that's actually fairly mundane for us. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
vanilla
don't
for
think
a-
I've ever heard that term used that way.
Yeah.
You haven't played much Cyberpunk then.
So this
Like,
is
couldn't I remove his whole fucking face at this point? I should be able to remove his whole face. Can I
You
take his
basically
whole face?
have removed his whole face.
Really? Like his nose and his mouth too? Because I want it to be like. Did you ever see the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie? There's this shot where somebody's face, like their face was just like a crater. Their head was just like a crater, like right here, with like flesh going up like this. Yeah, like puckering up. Can I just do that?
So
That
he is not that disfigured. You have taken out part of his skull.
Good.
But
he should be an ex-person now, right?
He is not. He is crippled. Okay.
All right, so I've just scooped out a chunk of his head. Okay, but he's still alive somehow. A chicken with his head cut off. Okay.
Portion of his skull. His brain's exposed. It's not healthy.
Why can't I have? Okay, whatever.
What is? Let me go with this. What is Marie's current willpower total?
My current willpower?
Yep.
4.
Oh fuck!
What?
He didn't have much of a chance because he's in a lot of pain, but he just botched.
Uh-oh. His head explodes.
No.
His head caves in, more likely.
But he falls to his knees, screams in agony, gets him, musters himself just enough. Oh no, he would spend willpower for this. He still fails. He starts reciting the Lord's Prayer, like he thinks it's going to do something, and it doesn't.
It's not. It does not. It's not going to do anything because he's a little bitch, and I won.
So that's him.
Jesus likes people with faces.
Yeah, Jesus
Side
don't like
note out
people
of
who don't have faces.
curiosity. Sorry.
Hmm?
What makes someone a ghost? Like, what are the conditions that cause someone to ghost instead of just, die normally?
That's an excellent question that we don't have time for an answer for.
Okay, gotcha.
But here's the one I want. I'm going to give you... No, I'm not going to give you a stamina roll. So, I am going to give this kind of action, though. Top of the stairs. Man appears. And he looks down at Roland, puts his hands together, and begins to mutter a prayer. Roland, would you like to try to... Well, actually, so passive defense. Succeeds, which means that Roland needs to roll fortitude.
Just fortitude?
I believe just fortitude because this is fire.
No, it's just 2 soak dice on fire. It's just soak. Fortitude you never roll, it's just soak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, okay, so he's hitting you with fire.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see it coming. So he beat your passive defense.
Okay.
I guess it says 2 aggravated levels, but I guess I'll do it as dice, which means that you get your fortitude as soak.
Which is 2.
Yeah.
But I still have to make a Rotch check.
Yes. So you are not hurt, but the burst of flame right in front of you is enough for a courage roll.
All right. 1. Diff is 9, I believe. For that, for actually being set on fire.
Yes. Especially in this circumstance, that makes total sense. So that's what he does.
Yep. No, that's scary. Yeah, I hate.
And Ice,
Yo,
is there anything you would like to do?
anything that Anais would like to do? Anais just likes using her psychic powers, so.
There are people that you can still psychic. You can even maybe try to whisper angelic things to this guy who's praying.
Okay, let's do this. How?
You're still in telepathic contact with him,
All right.
so you can try to talk to him.
You will build my and Marie's house. You will be our servant now.
Is that you, God?
Tell him I'm the Virgin Mary. That might work.
Yes, I'm an angel. All angels wear Vera slacks.
So, for the sake of time, let's do it this way. You have encountered a witch hunter that can apparently summon fire from thin air.
Okay.
What are y'all going to do about this?
Throw water at him.
This is a problem. I'm very sensitive about fire right now, and I'm very angry about it. And
Oh,
I had my-
that's an interesting point. Hey, Marie. Roll makes self-control difficulty 8.
oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's so mean.
It was totally him.
It was one success.
Okay. When you realize that there's a person who can do this, you're like, that's the bastard. That's the asshole that burned down my house.
Yeah. I'm going to do horrible, horrible things to him. Get him alive! Get him alive!
What are you going to do about this person?
Like physically?
Sorry, I'm asking Jim. Roland, what are you going to do about this person?
I believe Jenny's first in the initiative order.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Jean-Pierre?
He's the only one left.
That is up and moving, yeah.
I don't know. What is Jenny gonna do? I think she's just gonna. Oh no, she doesn't want to get close.
More explosive rounds?
No, because Marie did just say not to kill him. So I think just have one in the chamber and like leveled on him and ready to fire if things get fiery.
All right. Roland?
Roland's going to spend a point of blood for potence this time. I really want to bash a noggin.
No, don't kill him. Take him alive.
The bashing probably won't kill him.
Yeah, you do know I'm hitting him with a club, right?
You can kill a guy with a club.
Yeah, I can do a lot of things.
With a club.
Yeah.
I, in fact, have been doing a lot of things this night with a club.
All right. With spending a point of blood and plenty of potence, Roland rushes up the stairs, knocks him upside the head, and knocks him out.
Yay. I want him alive.
Well, All right, let's see what we can find. Find what we can. Everybody split up. Anais, you got computers. Everybody else take a floor and see what we can find.
The most interesting thing you find is that one of these hunters kept a notebook.
Excellent.
Yay!
And took it to meetings. And there are notes from a meeting with Bishop Richelieu.
Okay.
Where someone asked, must have asked, where did you get this intel? How do you know this? And there's apparently a benefactor to Saint Eloi in particular, donates a lot of money, who not only sent him Nicole, but also has helped in a number of other ways. And this benefactor happened to have this information as well as Bordeaux's best interests in heart.
All right. And this benefactor is?
Well, if you go back to Anais's Haven.
But before we leave, I'm going to fill up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm going to as well. And then I'm also going to get the bastard with the fire hands, and I'm going to put him in the trunk, and I'm going to make sure his limbs are melded to his torso.
They are.
I want to keep him like that.
So you pack up.
Yeah.
A couple souvenirs.
Loot the place, pack up, get souvenirs.
Find a few more of those explosive rounds.
Oh,
great.
Excellent.
Back at Anais's, she's able to do some hackery pokery, and with the clues you have about who this person operates, their relationship with Saint Eloi, you're able to figure out that there have been, like, just before Nicole maybe would have gotten to the church, like same night, a large sum of money was donated from the Old City Catholic Foundation.
Okay.
Which has a lot of sort of board members in common with the regent. Sorry, you froze.
Yeah. Perfect timing on that.
She was so angry she lost her internet.
Yeah.
No. She was so angry she lost the internet. Mother.
All right.
Wait. I'm using the wrong camera. What the heck happened? Wrong camera. What the heck happened? One second. The camera's wrong. I don't know what happened.
She was so angry she destroyed her camera.
Oh my god.
This is an even better season finale.
Couldn't have planned
season
it.
closer.
I love it.
I hate you guys so much right now. Shut up. I shouldn't be. No, this is all wrong. What the heck happened?
So anyway,
My camera's just...
It's using your side camera, it looks like.
I know it's using my side camera, Jim. I don't need that explained to me. I know what's going on. I'm trying to get the other camera to work. Okay? That's not the problem here. The problem is that I've had issues with this camera, and I'm trying to get it.
Well,
so
anyway,
for those of you viewing at home, the Regent Hotel, which is not actually, no, we've talked about that. Yeah, tonight, the Tremere Chantry, at least when it was headed by, when the Tremere were headed by Lyle Kersten.
Mother.
Also, I'll just point out, sent Petra to help you out in Toulouse, and she was at your chateau. So she knew where it was.
Yep. And she's also been blood bonded extensively. So she would have very happily told that I I'm gonna fold that fucking regent in half. I am going to turn that fucking pyramid upside down. I'm going to actually.
I have some good news though. Remember when I said I traded a secret to Doctoral already? It was about Lyle knowing all about us.
Oh my god!
What do you
Next
mean?
time,
Knowing my secret and keeping it from the entire court for several days.
well, that was made public when they.
No, they did. He didn't know that. They thought that he had made an error, that I had tricked him somehow, or gotten past his blood binding. Now I've confirmed that they knew. He knew. They didn't know that, Roland. At least according to Doctor, no one knew that. So
I thought him saying "oops" was kind of an admission of guilt.
No, it wasn't apparently.
Wow.
That was him saying, "I guess I made a mistake."
Yeah,
in the
that's what he
most
meant by that.
wild way possible.
Yeah.
This court's even stupider than I thought.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next time I see Lyle, I'm going to turn him inside out like he was a shirt.
No. I am going to turn him inside out. It's my specialty. I'm going to make him into my new fucking wardrobe, since I need a new wardrobe, because he burned down my fucking house.
Well, this makes things a little bit more fun. Hopefully we can use this to actually establish. I mean, it's not Celine and it's not Boyer doing it, but the fact of the matter is,
I mean, they're Boyer and the new group are allies.
right? It does hurt. It's not as strong as if it was Boyer himself, but it does actually throw it into enough chaos. There's going to be neutral ground where we can actually turn this into a decent struggle. Well,
yeah,
that was fun.
And with that, I knew you were gonna fucking pull off Lyle. Make it Lyle. I fucking knew it.
How?
I just guessed. Like, it seemed really obvious that was what was going to happen.
Well,
which I find very suspicious, considering. We'll go into it next season. We'll be returning in about 2 months, guys. I believe. December.
I thought November.
Yeah, November.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
November is 2 months. November is 2 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get an actual schedule posted online. Gonna have someone do it up pretty, and then we'll see you then. In the meantime, find us on social media, join the Patreon, hit us up on Ko-Fi. I think that works. And talk to you later.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.